Easy half a day's summer. Ice cream, pizza, lemonade, summer. Oh, la-di-ya-di-ya-da, la-di-ya-di-ya, la-di-ya-di-ya-da, la-di-ya-di-ya. Drifting, scattered thoughts in clouds, summer. Saying what you feel out loud, that summer. Oh, June bloom followed winter blues. Now oceanside in sandy shoes. We don't have a thing to do. Ditch your clothes, jump in. Take your cares and turn them loose. Waves crash, turning misty. Salt brushes my lips. Stop talking and kiss me. It's a summer hit. Skyline hot and hazy, full of hot air balloons. Coastline in the summer. It feels like you. Feels like you. Said it feels like you. Feels like you. Shabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-doo-da-dee-da. Salt brushes my lips. Stop talking and kiss me. It's a summer hit. Skyline hot and hazy, full of hot air balloons. Coastline in the summer. It feels like you. Feels like you. It feels like you. Setting fire to the night. All my old ways scattered in the sky, floating higher than gone before my eyes.
Alright. Mic should be good to go. Alright, let's see what we get.
Arknights.
I have no idea who that was. I'll be honest. Oh fuck, wrong
Same
one.
old then?
Damn it. Yo. How we doing? It's been a while. Don't ask what I've been doing. All I gotta say is Cyberpunk. Cause not gonna lie, that game is actually pretty fucking good. Now let's see. I did log in earlier today just to check the time that was left on the event. But Mike should be good levels, right? Yes. But that's all I did. I didn't check. I was fortunately did not check my base. My trust.
Doctor. Is that your job title? How normal. How nice.
Who said that? I need to know. Cause that was kind of hot. Not gonna lie. Who could have been? It's not via meta, right? It couldn't have been. Pretty sure it's not via meta. What does her thing say actually? Also, no, I have not been able to work on her masteries yet, unfortunately. I'm gonna give her a couple levels though. I don't know.
Keeping battle records is a pretty good habit.
Let's see, it should be the trust tab, right?
Doctor.
It is via meta.
Is that
Holy
your
shit.
job title? How normal. How nice.
I like the way she says that. I don't know why. It's like, how normal. How nice. I don't know. I just
Same
think it's
old
cute.
then?
It's like a way. It just doesn't sound like her, you know? Like you heard her. She's like same old. Like, you know, with such a tone. Wait, was no, not Scotty's not one of those. Let's see. Kudos.
This isn't so bad.
Kijara should be fine. And then let's give her one of these. Ooh, Indra. Did recently get her. Okay, yes, actually metal. I wonder what an elite one does. Oh, only elite one? Maybe I should put it on the list for E1 people. Oops, up there. Oh wait, I can't put her right.
Yes, I'm back. Is Cruz here too?
Was that Fang who said that? I think so. I think they're in the same team, right? Kafka, Vivek, and I think the Kira was on this team. Oh no, I already put him there. Oh, Shamari. No, not Yay, Shamari. The block is 27, yikes. 62. Yeah, I use my drones on them. Alright, who's left? Who's still dying? Cutie, golden glow. Should be alright. I think the rest are still good. Yeah, they can still hold on for a little bit. Okay, let's do this fast because I do want to start reading the event. It is really freaking good. Or it looked good from the PV. Honestly, one of the best PVs they've put out. That shit was fucking hype. Ooh. Perfectly, actually, huh? I think the rest are still working. Exceptions. Oh, come on, come on. Damn. No one ever gives me shit. It's fine. I will continue doing my own thing. You need the 7. Okay, perfect.
Same old then?
We're at 6K? Ooh. We might be able to do a 10th roll actually. Oh, I have some of these. I have one. You know what? Why don't we do this one just for... Pretty sure I'm still at 2%, right? I only did get one Kazamaru, right? It's fucking fucked up. You know what? Fuck it. I have the singular one. Why not? Whoop. No. Shirayuki. Oh, that's right. I gotta visit people. Okay, this shouldn't take too long. I know it takes long before a but I'm not waiting for them to spawn. Fuck that. Come on. Okay, perfect.
Same old then?
Yep, same old. There you go, now that's some credits. Wow, we do not have a lot of devices. How many gold do I have? She a shit ton. I'll take the carbon sticks. Oh wait, the carbon free. That'll be fine. I can let those 14 expire. Damn, nice. You know, one of these days I gotta do some annihilations on stream too. Oh, and I still gotta start IS2 as well. Alright. So hopefully this shouldn't be as long as Invitation to Wine. How many is there? The tasks. So it should be 5, 6, 7, 8. So just 8 stages. Okay, that's good. How many EX stages though? 8 EX stages. Yikes. Yeah, EX stages take fuck time. Ideally, I would finish the story in one day, but that's not it's not possible. Man, I really should have started on Monday. Well, either way, if I would have started on Monday, I wouldn't have been streaming today. I should have started last week, but that was Honkai Day week. So let's see. So the first one should be just story. Many guests has been invited to this distinguished Lateran assembly. But make no mistake, some visitors are unwelcome, unrequested, and here on their own accord. I wonder who those could be. Let's see, let's start. Fuck. Make sure the audio's fine, right? Should be good. Oh, the audio's not. There you go. The man steps into the room. The woman in the wheelchair utters not a word. He tidies up the notes and documents scattered across the table. He swaps the withered flowers in the vase out the fresh ones. She continues reading her newly borrowed book as if she takes no notice of him. It is silent, perhaps because all there is to say has long since been said. Or perhaps it is not yet time for that which shouldn't be said. Without warning, the man speaks. She'll be back soon. The Legati spent so long preparing for this meeting, of course she will. How long will you stay? Who's the Legati? Until I finish what I must do. For all I can accomplish here is the delivery of the Lateranos people's souls. I should go. Don't come back. Whoa, damn. The man stands silent for a while before turning around and leaving the room. The woman pushes her wheelchair up to the window. Ayo, Mickey, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? She opens it and looks out. She's watched the sun rise and set over the Laterano countless times throughout this window frame. The city is as noisy as ever tonight. The Laterans believe being strangers to both tranquility and exhaustion. So what if tomorrow on? What of tomorrow? Mama, drink some hot water. Is this a girl in a wheelchair? Good girl. Mama's alright. Mama, I'll read you a storybook. Cecilia, my darling Cecilia. Mama really hates to leave you. Are you going to leave me, Mama? No. Mama's never ever wanted to leave you. Oh. She's just got no choice. Where are you going, Mama? Can I go with you too? Is that okay? You can't go where I'm about to go, Cecilia. It's very cold, very lonely, and so empty. I'll go with you. I'll be with you so you won't be lonely. I'm sorry, Cecilia. Your childhood should have been so much more blessed. I have been blessed with you, Mama. Just chilling with only 3.1 for Genshin. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's right. That's today, isn't it? Once the homeboy comes out, what's his name? Sino? I'm probably not saying that right. I know a lot of people are excited for him, right? Cecilia, listen now, listen. I'm listening, Mama. I won't be able to look after you soon. Someone will come pick you up. So I know Nilo. Oh, Nilo comes out. Shit. Ooh. Candace. Oh, I heard Candace. I heard Candace is in that Sino banner too, isn't she? Damn, Nilo. Fuck, I really wanted Nilo because she's so cute. Man, I'm so behind on Genshin. I don't know if I have the will to come back. I'll have to think about it. Go with him. He'll take you to Papa. Papa will look after you for me, okay? Can't you come with me? I bet Papa really wants to see you. Mama has something important to do, so I can't go with you. Once you see Papa, tell him that your mama really misses him too. Also tell him I'm sorry, okay? Mama, what are you sorry for? Listen to me. Listen to your mama, Cecilia. Ooh. I will, Mama. Don't cry. Cecilia, my poor Cecilia. Giving birth to you was the greatest blessing in my life. But what if you found it alive? What if you found their lifelong curse, my child, my beloved daughter? Who will bless you? Who can? Cecilia, my darling Cecilia, hide yourself. Don't let them find you. Run away. Leave Laterano. The mother holds her daughter's hands. Then her eyes flash myriad emotions until finally all strength fades from them. Aww. And they slowly, gently fall shut. Mama? The Sakta girl does not know what's happened. When she notices her mother's hands have turned cold, she claps them together against her own chest, hoping to provide some warmth to her. There's a knock on the door. Executor Federico de Laterano, Notario Hall, on official business. Please open the door. I always forget that Executor's name is Federico. Funny ass name. Sir, your check-in at the guest house has been taken care of. The rest of your day is completely free. Might not be a bad idea to have a look around. You seem quite eager the whole way. Who's this asshole? Colombian Magnagate? Lateran City has very distinct architecture. Yeah, it does look nice. For real. It's kind of like Greek-ish, right? Look, there's like a Colosseum in the back. You see, wasn't it worth the trip? I suppose it was. What's the schedule for tomorrow? Your meeting with His Holiness the Apostle, our Pope, is all set. So I'll be returning to the Basilica now. I'll catch you tomorrow when it's time to meet him. Please enjoy your stay in Laterano during the conference. No need to worry about expenses. It is our honor to host VIPs from the world over. The world over. Huh. I sure don't see how gathering all these foreigners in one place is going to get anything done. Still, how could I refuse such a generous invitation from His Holiness? Might as well take advantage of his hospitality while I'm here. Excellent. Now, if you'll excuse me, feel free to take Laterano by the storm. Oh, interesting. Who's this guy? Ooh, that looks cool as fuck. Oh, what? Oh, come on. At least somebody get to see it again. Whoa. They got a fucking gun? Right on the street? Shit. The architecture here is sure is interesting. Colombia uses pillars like these too, but there are subtle differences. Seeing as I'm here. What are they up to over there? Whoa. Yo, who's this cutie? Brisk Lateran citizen all sit up? Damn. Yo, I like her fit. I'm good. How's your bro? How come Arknights always has the most amazing looking NPCs? Even this guy looks pretty sick. And they're just nobodies. Or at least for now. I don't know how the story goes. Done, Isel. Have some well dispersed. Everyone in the area? Oh, I know this guy. Right. All the citizens likely to be directly affected, yes. Those in the secondary effect range are confirmed to be notified as well. Shall we get started then? Current time is 10:22 on March 15, 1099. The following act of demolition is carried out with Reserve Executor Isel of the Notarian Hall as witness. Alright, here goes. Wait, what are those 3 Skaka doing standing around that pillar? 2. You 3 are the only ones around here. What gives? 1. Fire! Huh? Where'd you come from? Huh? Uh-oh. What an idiot. What was that explosion? Something's coming down. Save me, save me! Ah. An idiot. I have to. What? The pillar's falling a lot slower now. Save. Cram it. Oh, there she is. There, she just kicked the shit out of him. What happened? That scared the skin off of me. What kind of crazy place is Laterano? Whoever you are, Liberty, thank you for rescuing me. What's your name? Find me at the Colombian Provisional Association and I'll return the favor. Hey, Mastema. She's called Shimmering Visual. Shimmering Visual. Lateran names sure do sound silly sometimes. True. That's not my name. Hi, you're okay, right? Thanks to you two, that could have been a disaster. Thank you for your aid. You're welcome. The library formerly known as Shimmering Visual. That's funny. You're welcome. Say, what's going on here though? Bombings in the middle of the day? Don't tell me you have extremists sneaking in. So you can tell me what's going on? Something's been on my mind. Go on. Do you think this pillar is absolutely perfectly positioned or no? I would say so. It fully embodies Laterano's architectural aesthetics. So I can't help but want to see what would happen if you blew it up. Wait, so they just blew it up for the fuck of it? Ah. I have to admit, it's a fine idea. But the conference is starting soon, right? I heard there will be a lot of people from afar. I think His Holiness even said we should show some restraint for a while. He did. However, he said show some restraint, not don't do anything. I get that His Holiness is hoping to give the visitors a good impression, but my dear friend, what do you say to my humblest opinions? I think a good impression must be based on reality. You could be more correct, my friend. Not very sedate. Ah. So yeah, they just decided to blow up for the shits? So we filed with the Notarian Hall, got our executor here to witness for us, and evacuated everybody nearby. Before giving this beautiful pillar just the perfect blast. What is wrong with these people? Except we never expected you to show up right at that moment. We're so sorry, esteemed sir, for unwittingly doing you harm. Oh, you downloaded it again? Nice, nice. Oh, so you had to leave. how is it going with it? Have you played it a lot? I have not been playing it as much, if we be honest. You set off an explosion on a nomadic city street and filled with the government from official witness? Were you let the knives always this uninhibited? Yeah, a little unhinged, it seems like it. Of course, we abide by the commandments and all relevant regulations. But if it's not too explicitly forbidden, anything's fair game, and Lateran City values and protects every citizen's rights. Don't worry, sir, just your average everyday explosions, perfectly normal. Everyday explosions? What if somebody gets hurt? We know our limits. That said, I'd also like to extend my apologies to you for this accident. Truly sorry, sir. Maybe it hasn't quite sunk in for you yet, but believe me, stay long enough and you'll learn to love this city. Shit, that's a little insane. I think I could live without that sinking in. And there you have it. Welcome to Laterano, sir. Dude, I love Mostem. She's so fucking cool. Oh, what's going on now? Yo, who is this guy? Holy shit, that design is insane! Fuck. Man, dude, man, what the fuck, Arknights? Make these NPCs play a role, man. If it isn't Mostima, just what is her ability? Is she slowing down time or merely tricking people into perceiving it that way? Is there a way to make the character not be distracted after they no longer do the clubhouse stuff? He's hot. Yeah, he is. He's pretty hot. Goddamn. Shit. A character not be distracted after they no longer do the clubhouse stuff? Wait, what do you mean? Like in the, Oh, yeah. Whenever they are distracted, you just gotta put them inside the, in the dorm. Because they're, like, in the middle of the, of your base. There's dorms, and then what those dorms are for giving them back their energy, I guess, so they won't be distracted anymore. And then once the higher you upgrade those dorms, the faster you'll get your regenerative energy for the people. It blows my mind every time. Oh, then what's going on over there? Not much, just a normal day in my lovely hometown. Though I did get a better show than expected. The others are waiting for us. I know, let's go. Ooh, that was cool. The Legati. A special messenger division established under the auspices of the incumbent pope. Laterano had previously held a detached position, maintaining neutrality among the central powers. As such, Laterano officials were sometimes taxed by foreign powers with relaying critical information between parties in the course of diplomacy. This role was normalized and institutionalized with the establishment of the Legatu system. They have become a special force moving between the nations. With Laterano's absolute neutrality as foundation, the Legati aim to promote the circulation of important information between countries. 1098. Via the Legati, the Pope sends an invitation to all nations of Terra. Gathered for a conference at Laterano, I invite every nation to dispatch its envoys for a discussion regarding our collective security. 1099. The Legati system celebrates its 13th anniversary. In March of that year, Legati from all across the Terra proceed to Laterano together with the envoys of numerous nations. Is that right now? I was wondering how to get the stamina back, because almost all my characters are distracted. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you rest up so they can be back to work. One of those two just now seemed a lot like a Pontifica cohorts, and the other, was that Legatus? The strange combination. So, are you gonna stick around now that your witness work's done? Don't worry, we'll rebuild the pillar as good as new, just like we wrote in our application. Oh, so they just rebuild the shit they destroy? I mean, I guess that's cool. Good, I'll leave to you then. I'll be going now. I've still got a bit on my plate. Alright, just to confirm, I'm looking for a whale registered by someone who's passed away. Oh, is it the mom lady? Oh, it looks like it, yeah. Federico. Familia Peluche ass boy. A typical single woman's residence with no trace of any other occupants. In the bedroom, her body lies serenely. No signs of poisoning, no signs of violence. Federico here. Female citizen's body discovered at 7265 via Turbanus Pagus Stevonus. Preliminary determination of the cause of death, natural. Please notify the Ecclesia Requiem of the Pagus to come and inter the remains. Preliminary search found no last will and testament. Please initiate new assignment. Confirm deceased's identity. Search for will according to any pre-registered information. Federico out. Mama, don't go out. Don't let anybody else find you. Never ever approach anyone in uniform. That's what Mama said. Is the uniform man gone or still here? Wait. But didn't the mom tell her to go with Executor? I'm pretty sure, right? Oh. Oh no, she told us to run away. Oh, someone will come pick you up. I guess probably not Executor then? It's alright. When someone visits, just take a nap on your little sofa, just like always. You can go back to Mama when you wake up. Don't panic, Cecilia. Why are you so worried? Why can't you fall asleep? It's okay, it's okay. We just need to wait for the stranger to leave. It'll be alright when you're with Mama again. Damn. Poor girl. It's a funny looking auditorium. Oh, Casimir's. Oh, I forgot the name of that. Is it where what's his name? Silverage is from. It seems things went pretty well in Sargon, huh? They sounded a whole bunch of envoys. Don't get me started on the Parhas. Are all eager enough, but the problem is none of them can agree on anything. I'm already thanking heaven that they haven't started brawling yet. What about Casimir's? Their military is sizable, no matter how you slice it. The Adeptus Winley turned down our proposal, but the KGCC was actually very interested. One rep even sought me out. We have a long chat. He understood the international situation as well as any legatus. He might even come in person if he's not too busy. But enough about it. How about you, Oren? The situation in Victoria, as always, is anything but simple these days. I'm sure you've heard a thing or two. Duke Gooden and I get along fine, but it's less that he doesn't want to appoint anybody to be here, and more like he can't. Also, this guy's from Victoria, huh? Interesting. Thought he was an angel too. Everything balanced on the knife's edge, more or less. Yeah, I didn't dispatch anyone either. Not that they didn't send a stream of gifts conveying our thanks to His Holiness. How big a niece of them? Gujarat actually sent out a few after rising to prominence these last 2 years, and every other nation envoys are already here. To be honest, I never imagined this job would go so smoothly. Scared? A little bit. You haven't been a legatus for too long, if I remember right. Less than 4 years, I guess. But our organization has been active for 30 years now. After all efforts, I'd say every last one of us has earned these results. Besides, we're still a long way from what we've been hoping for. A true summit of nations, right? We need more than envoys showing up in the Laterana Basilica audience hall. We need the people in power, the ones who can actually change things. So save your nerves for today. We have to greet the big ones instead. Thanks for putting it like that. Now that I've got no idea, I should be excited or terrified. Whoa, who is this? Veli V? Damn, she is hot. I love that expression of hers too. Shit. I see you can't stop yourself from terrorizing the newbies, Oren. You wound me. Nothing to get keyed up about, even if that day really comes. That's what we're qualified for, aren't we? Maybe so. So, are the acting Megati of each region all present? We're only missing Mostuma. Mostuma? Ooh, just haven't seen her. What's she doing? Right now, taking in her native air again. Ah, forget her. We never counting on her to come anyway. She can report at His Holiness last, and we're good, just like always. Well, who is this guy? Apostolic Knight? Saktivas Avenit. In a split second, the hall is silent and still. All the messengers' gazes lie in one spot. The teacher of all Veterano, the guide, the spiritual leader. Ooh, the Pope? He looks like Santa. Good morning, children. Have you had breakfast yet? Yeah, he looks funny. Oh. Oh, back to Cecilia? Well, no sign of external force. It was likely due to illness. A pitiable soul. May she not ail on the other side. Dimming Sconta. Your remains shall be conferred upon onto the Ecclesia Requentium, where you shall rest. Here, this was hung on the bedroom wall. Hand it to a member of the notarial hall. Oh, was it her will? Why did they take Mama away? What do I do now? What do I do? Cecilia casts her gaze on the entrance. You can't go out. You can't be found, or else you'll be in danger, Cecilia. That's what Mama said. But if Mama got taken away, would she be in danger too? Fiametta. Wait, you're actually using my name for once? What gives? You don't like it? More of a fan shimmering vigilant? Or do you want a new one? Oh no. Fiametta's fine, thanks. Seriously though, what is it? Say, my lovely coworker should be in the Lateran Basilica right about now, no? Reminiscent about me, maybe? Yeah, shouldn't you be there too, girl? What are you doing over here? If you're aware, then maybe you should show your face for once. Nah, forget it. I'll never get used to the ambience in there. Besides, who don't want to see you living sick? Sign rock in there. They'd just be uncomfortable. Since when do you care about the people who are uncomfortable? I'm not so bored. I make myself unwelcome just for fun. Objection. Case in point. I admit you're enjoying being back here a lot more than I expected, though. Really? Welcome to Laterano and all that. Ah, I think I'm just in high spirits. Probably from coming home after so long. Yeah, right. Haha, you sure? Whatever, let's go. Where to? To see her, of course. Who? Or maybe she's in a different hospital now. Oh, it's been ages since the last time we returned, after all. I think he's talking about Exia's sister, right? Follow me. I don't like when she looks straight at the camera. She looks funny. This is weird. I've been this Pogus too often. It seems not too far from the outskirts. Should be nearly there, right? 7265 via Turbanatus. Alright, Miki. Catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. Have fun out with that Genshin update. Is that an Ecclesia Requiem heard stopped by that door? Hello? Excuse me, sister? Calm down, young executor. Have you finished the inspection already? Correct. There was a contact who departed us by illness. Maybe I quickly verify the remains. Confirmation complete. The deceased's home or Fiora La Porta. My assignment mentioned no will was discovered nearby. May I ask if you noticed anything resembling one during the inspection? We did not. However, this is for you. The Notarian Hall would wish to reclaim it, correct? Is this her patron firearm? Understood. I'll take it back with me. Thank you both. Huh. So do all people that Tenano carry guns? If you're done with that identity check and arms reclamation, please allow us to convey her to the Ecclesia Requentum. Ah, very well. Thank you for your time. Goodbye. Identity of deceased confirmed. If I want to find a pre-registration of a will through the Notarian Hall system, right, I can do a long-range search from my terminal. Census address, homeowners. She didn't prepare a will? The diagnosis record states, given the illness, giving up on hospital treatment makes sense, but why wouldn't she leave a will? Oh hey, she came out. Is that a neighbor's child? What's she hiding from me? Oh, she fell. Watch out! What? Did she faint? But why? She only tripped. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's two of these. She's cute too. Does anyone know who this child's parents are? Does she live nearby? I've never seen her before. Is she passed out? What if she bumped her head when she fell? I've never seen her either. Maybe she just moved in. Can I ask around at the neighborhood home? What for? If she's hit her head, then we need to get her into the hospital. Yeah, this one's cute too. Wait, where's her gun? You hurry and take her there, executor. We live just around here. If your parents come looking, we'll point them straight to the hospital and find you. Perfect. Thank you all. I don't think Cecilia would run straight into a notorious right outside her home. Yo, welcome back, Kuga. How you doing? How you doing? How was the ride? What now, Patia? What else? Follow them. Make sure she's safe and get her out of the tutorial hall's hands. Oh. It's talking about the little girl? Oh, finally. That took a while. Hey, we got some prime though. Let's see. She prays within the Exclesia Requiem for the spirit of the diseased, as if all her clamor is not to him. Only 3. It's pretty straightforward. Come out, come out. Wait, so if they come out to here, they come out there. Okay. So I do want to bring Fiametta for all of these. Let's see. I kind of want to burn as a leader, actually.
Fine, but I'm not waiting for anyone who falls behind.
That's fine, don't worry. So take Myrtle. I don't think we'll need Phantom on a map like this, so I'll bring Ling. Warfarn's a little low, so I'll bring Mulberry. Let's see, who are my 4 people? Tequila. Is Black Knight good? I don't think I need 2, so I'll just take Texas out and I should be bringing Mostima, right? Just for the theme. I really should do her module because she's expensive. Let's just bring. Or should we go with this? Nah, fuck it. I think this is fine for now. Oh, that's cool as fuck. That is a badass chair. Yucatan. Doesn't Lateran bug food you at least a little? Taste here definitely learn. Lean on the sugar side compared to Chirag. Don't you like sweet though, Roos? That doesn't mean I can't take everything sweet. I'm starting to miss Kadrag now. Is that bitch Ratao's fault? Oh, blah blah blah. Every opportunity to reestablish our clan status, and she didn't even come herself, throwing me under this layout here. It's a show of the matriarch's trust in you. After all, the incident puts us on the brink. It was your efforts with her that endured Browntail's head on. And you got tossed off the side. You just love living behind the scenes, don't you? Personally speaking, getting to see you shine is more than enough satisfaction for me, Reese. Oh, when did you learn to talk so smooth? That's aside, madame. This conference may turn out more fruitful than we expected. We didn't think so many countries would be here. It seems we might have underestimated Laterano's influence. Yeah, that does sound about right. But don't you change the subject. Well, who is this? Damn, what a bitch. Ugh, do you not have eyes? You bumped into me, I think. Your Latanian's an embarrassment. What corner of the hinterland did you scare you out of? Oh, what a bitch. I come from Kjrag, and it's certainly not the hinterland. Kjrag? What kind of place is Kjrag? Lady Sharon, Kjrag is a nation of the snow realm in the buffer zone between Victoria, Columbia, and Casimirs. There's a country in those mountains? Ha! The very definition of hinterland. To think of an envoy of trifling glacial state has a standing to be flippant with me, a duchess. Madame, first, I have to stress again, Kjrag isn't some hinterland like you keep saying. You can probably think you're a narrow mind that you've never heard of my country. Oh shit. Second, you're the one who bumped into me. You owe me an apology. You dare. Lady Sharon, we're in the Basilica. Lady Sharon, permit I remind you, you currently stand in Laterano and not your Latanian domain. And who are you? Lateran Legatus. What are you trying to tell me, Legatus? This is the Basilica. What do you intend to declare that as the host? Laterano sides with this provincial creature. What bitch? Laterano sides with the order. Therefore, Lady Sharon, you should apologize to Madame Scooters. You know my name? You'd expect me to know the names of all the diplomatic envoys, wouldn't you? Oh, then you must be well aware of who I am. Of course, Duchess Frances of Latanian. But permit I remind you again, this is Laterano, Duchess. In Laterano, you are asked to honor the commandments and orderly abide by the rule of law, no matter the privileges you enjoy in Latanian. They do not exist nor apply in Laterano. Shit, tell her. This is how Laterano treats its guests. If you're willing to be a guest of Laterano, Laterano will wholeheartedly treat you in kind. Oh, she still didn't apologize? Oh, then when did you start standing for Laterano, huh? As Lateran Legatus, I do not have the right. Not in the Basilica. Lady Sharon, please quell your anger. Don't you think it's a little late to be pacifying me, Cardinal? Your Grace, I beg your pardon, understanding. The Legatus who contradicted you will be given appropriate punishment, and the rest assured that Laterano's goodwill during your stay in the guest house. Madame Securities, I beg your pardon as well. This fault for this minor misunderstanding lies with our shortcomings. If you would be willing to magnanimously accept my apologies, I hope to invite you in a short while to the side rooms for a talk. Dude, this girl's fucking cute, goddamn. Secures, look at Yucatan, and Yucatan gives a subtle nod. Yeah, Laterans, my. Alas, Matina, please look after these 3 most important guests in my stead. Oren, come with me. Here comes the punishment. Alright. Damn. Poor guy. Yes, the disease and plagues dominions did not leave behind a will nor any prior registration of one. I return to the Nocturian Hall in a bit and submit double checking. Currently, I'm at Paga's Strabaniu Central Hospital. No, I'm alright. I just found a girl injured in a fall. Taking her to be examined right now. No, I wasn't in a traffic accident. No, the parents aren't with her. She's still unconscious, and for the time being, we can't confirm her family circumstances. When she wakes up, I'll bring her back to her guardians. Right, and if she doesn't wake up soon, I might need to use Notorian Hall privileges too. Pardon? I can consider this one of my practical assignments? Alright, I'll fill in the documents after it's over. Oh, I see. Sorry for that, I'm finished. Blabbermouth hospital attendant. Aw, so she's just a generic NPC? Damn, it's not even the same girl, it's just a different girl with the same art. It's alright, Doc's physical checkup is done. No wounds anywhere, nothing on her head, so it probably wasn't a knock on the brain. But the girl does have a small fever. Outside, she was ill. She still need a few more tests before we're sure what caused her to pass out, but it won't be anything too bad. Doc set her up with the ward 2127. You can wait there for the examination results. Is she your sister? Are you on duty? What are you bringing your little sister on an executor shift? I barely ever see executors here in Strabonius. She's not my sister. So why did you bring her here? Is she your target? Oh heavens, are executors really that ruthless? You'd execute a little girl like that? What did she do? Damn. I only came across her in the street. She's not my target. She just lives in the vicinity in all likelihood. Really? She must be new around here then. This is the only hospital in Strabonius, so all the kids come here for checkups when they're sick. You should see the side of the consulting room at pediatrics whenever the seasons change. It's exhausting. Luckily, I'm on shift at recovery next week. Have you heard of our recovery department? It's famous. The wheelchair rapid fire, the competition last year there. Oh heavens me, I've never seen guns blaze that fast before. I still suspect that must have been a gun night. A little bit young for it though. What's that look for? Didn't I tell you? Recovering was famous. We have multiple people from the Basilica all recuperating here. Did you just say the girl I brought here was a newly moved into Stavonius? I'd never seen her before, that's why. If she's not your sister, then a kid that small can't have come scampering from another pogus, can she? Well, obviously there's a possibility. I just never seen her by pure chance, but I can tell a girl like her falls ill on a day in and day out. I've seen too many of them. Damn. Where was I? Consulting in pediatrics? Listen, last week... Here you are, gossiping with the family again, Elisa. The doctor wants you at the test center to pick up the results. On it. They were cute. Unfortunately, she's just a random NPC. Oh, that's a cute smile. You sure you fetched the right report? Conscientious doctor. Damn, even the doctor gets that? That art? Yes, is there a problem? I've never seen a blood analysis this strange before. Once it's photocopied, send the original to the head doctor's office, along with this note from me. I need to pay a visit to recovery. That attendant's headed for the head doctor's office. So what now, Patia? Allocate two to hold the report. Deliver back, don't go big, just hold things off. With a little time, we're fine. What about the doctor? It looks like he's gone for recovery, but not the end. Cecilia's in. That works. This way. The executors still be in the dark for now. Everyone else with me. We'll draw the executors away and get Cecilia out before the hospital's people reach her. Remember, move quickly, but don't be rough with Cecilia. She's our companion. Oh, okay. So this is the person that the mom was talking about that was going to pick her up. Don't make her hate us. Mama, why do we need to go so far every time we meet Daddy? It's really dark now. Because Daddy's not able to come to Lateran City. He can't live with us. Why? Because he's different from us. Then can't we stay with Daddy? Daddy wouldn't want you to stay with him, Cecilia. You'll understand when you're older. Why? Does Daddy not like me? Is it because I'm not good enough? If I'm a good girl, can Daddy still be with us all the time? Cecilia, you have to trust Daddy. He loves you, even if he can't be by our side. Damn. Aww. Mama? You're awake. Where am I? You're in the hospital, miss. You fainted in the street, and I took you here since I couldn't find your parents. Hospital? Is this a hospital? No, you're wearing a uniform, Mama said. Has your mama been telling you things? Come to think of it, when I first saw her, wasn't she hiding from me? It's alright, miss. I can take you to find your mama. I'm a good guy. You can help me find Mama? Mama got taken away with paper and gowns. This might just be a kidnapping case. Is that why she was all alone there? Okay, little miss, stay calm. I'm a Notorian Hall executor. I'll help you find your mama. How did she get taken away? You're Notorian Hall. That's right, I'm from the Notorian Hall. My name's Ezo. Look, here's my name tag. Will you really help me find Mama? Of course. What's your name? I'm Cecilia. Oh, what happened? What's wrong with your halo? Is it coming apart? No. What is this about? Even the most downcast moods, Saka halos don't dim like this. Unless... But a child this small wouldn't even have a Patreon farm yet. What could explain this? No, beyond that. Cecilia, how do you feel? Is this your halo? It's your halo... Sometimes it goes like this. Mama says I'm ill. It'll be fine soon. Ezo has realized something. Amidst her current pain, Cecilia is anxious about her missing mother too. But he cannot sense any of her pain, nor anxiety relayed from her. Cecilia is without a doubt skunked. How could this be possible? Huh. What's going on? Cecilia, are you this girl's relative? Functionally. Come with me. She's got somewhat special circumstances, and the doctor said he needs to talk with you in private. There's a strong gust of wind just now. I'll close the window in case she's catch a cold. Of course. Alright, Cecilia, just get some rest. I'll be right back. Don't worry, Cecilia, we'll keep you company. Bro, even the other hospital attendant has the other art. The rooftop. He says the circumstances were special. Special how? Well, we can't be exactly sure yet. We'll need to wait for the diagnosis. The doctor will be here shortly. Just hold on and we'll see what he has to say. I've already reported to Cecilia's situation to the Natorian Hall. My colleagues are fast on their way. What? Tell me who you are. I'm an attendant, right? What are you talking about? The doctor will be here momentarily. Oh, would a normal hospital attendant get nervous hearing the words in the Natorian Hall? Oh, this is probably the guy that was with the other girl. So you suck at me. I only need to keep you here for a little while anyways. If I were you, I wouldn't be giving yourself trouble. Patya said to be more gentle with Celia, but not with you. Uh-oh. Patya, was it? You do well to forget that one. Come on now. Let's give our Natorian Hall man some break time. Uh-oh. Is this a fight? Let's go. Finally. Darkness beneath the light. It's taking a while.
We're heading up. It'll be faster by rooftop.
Oh, this cool. It's like a rooftop. Should I put her? I'll put her here. And then I could put the little guy in front. Okay. The warrior who is flocked to the guide, inspired by philosophy, fights to bring the common goal of the Pathfinders to fruition. Okay, with that, I can put her down. What skill did I put? 3, right? Because I could put her here.
I only do what I need to.
Then I'm gonna have to put a healer with her as well. I have to put someone on this side. When it is holding ammo, attack increases ammo capacity +1. Oh, I guess that's the ammo part. Oh god. How does she lose that much health? Should I put it here or not? Fuck it. Oh, that's my unit in there right there. That's fine. I don't think I'll need that many anyways. Alright, I'll probably trade trade her out for another dragon. Our health does continuously fall, like, by a lot. Gosh, I didn't even use her. Yeah, boring. Yeah, boring would be the right word. Manually deactivate skill. Just kill him. Fiamet is a little weird to use. You're gonna start to figure it out. Oh my god, there she is, staring straight in front of us. It just does not look right. So you're able to move around without your wheelchair now. Yes, I've been rehabilitating pretty well. Oh, it's Loman. Oh, she even has a little NgI keychain. That's so cute. Last year they had a new wheelchair for rapid fire contest, which I won. And then the doctors banned me from competing again. What? Why? We'd have to look for a gun knight to beat you firing skills, I think. Oh, that's nice to hear. I'd be even happier if someone learned how to say a few nice words to the sick, like my darling Fiametta here. Most of them, are you just going to stand there pretending you're the curtains? You know, I'm not the type to Lumen. Not the type, Lumen. What type? Is this your first time back in 2 or 3 years? My memory's not that good. Fine, Lumen fires better than anyone I know. Her skills are incredible. That's more like it. Is Elle doing alright in Lumen? I saw her recently. She's doing great. You'd better worry about yourself before her. And I'll copy those words right back at you. I'm guessing Elle is NgI, right? How long are you going to stay this time? Don't know really, but it'll be at least until the conference over. Wednesday after next, I think. Tuesday after. Oh, Tuesday. Otherwise, it's up to how that old weirdo feels. Who knows? If he'll send me some weird and wacky excitement again. Did you just call his holiness? He's not gonna mind if you met him. If you want to stay for a bit longer, I could help you there. That's so? Did you figure it out already? Figure what out? What are you two talking about? Did you really not realize we met him? Who we've been handling our reports for the last half year? Was it that obvious? What? Wait, Lumen? You got a job for the Lateran Church while you're still in rehab? Don't worry, it's just some secretary work. How long will you stick with it? I'm not sure yet. Will you return to the guard? Little chance of that now. Your marksmanship overlooked just that. It's a mind-boggling waste. You judged me so highly, Fiametta, even though I messed it all up. That wasn't your fault. And it wasn't yours either. Don't stretch yourself too thin. The day will come when I settle the matter with him. Oh well, Mostima. Can I rub your horns? Aw. No. I like to says that with a smile. Nope. Spoiler sport. Oh, this is good. Lumen is gazed out the window. Mostima stands beside it, idly playing with the flowers in her hands. In a flash, Fiametta returns to the time before. Dude, I'm gonna screenshot this. So good. Let's see if it stops moving. A little closer, a little closer. I think that's fine, actually. You know what? We'll go with that. There we go. Oh, now it stops. The sun shines ever bright immediately during the Lateran springtime, and a hint of chill rides the air. Through the window, she spots the roofs of church buildings large and small. Here and there, now and then, fall beasts streak across the city, the sky. Lumen is peaceful in any ordinary time, occasionally uttering a remark or two around her atmosphere softens. The standoffish Mostima relaxes without realizing, unable to sense the smile she lets slip. Just as always. As if none of it ever happened. But it's only an illusion. After that night, not a night more, could she soundly sleep. Uh-oh. What was up with that? Lumen? Something's on my mind, Lumen. Does this hospital have all that many volunteers? I suppose. Come in. Senora Lumen, I want you to look at this. Oh, you have visitors? It's alright. They're old war buddies of mine. War buddies? You don't mean... That's right. In that case, maybe all three of you could take a look at these test results. What is it? Oh, I'm just gonna skip. Or do you know what you're doing? Maybe you'll be kind enough to tell me. She's not going to think of your methods as just personal conduct. She'll be thinking we're going out of our way to exhibit the Lateran stance. Slip up for a moment and this becomes a diplomatic incident. Isn't that exactly what you want? Conflict leads to issues. Issues require resolution. Resolution needs a channel. Lateran is providing a whole new way to resolve issues. And we provide this method under two prerequisites. What we say has to carry out weight, and what we say has to be appropriate. Right, Laterano needs to have an appropriate stance. If all we brought to the table was ordinary roll of the dice, who would lead Laterano? Wouldn't you say, Your Holiness? Oh shit, they're with the Pope. Do you agree with him, Belle? He's pretending to be smart. The reason Laterano stands upon this land and the reason the Nitui Apostolici can cross all borders is that Laterano possesses fate. No, it's because of Laterano itself that the Nitui Apostolici are given passage, Your Eminence. We all know clear as day that the true Laterano fate can't reach beyond the Skanta. I'm sorry, but it might let you down if you count on it to get things done. Or then if you seek that, you can apply to the proper channels. Dude, look at that smile. Truthfully, I've never understood how you two managed to fight so much. When I set out on my way back from Victoria to Laterano, Duke Guion asked me a question, and I believe it's not one I'm equipped to answer. He asked, does anywhere in Laterano suffice to draw me there? Your Holiness, we're sat at the playing table. Will the cards in our hand be enough? Dude, this is that badass, Jan. Your Holiness, Masamune wishes to speak to you. Oh? She states that what she must report cannot be heard by any other. Then we'll step out of your hair. You may go. What's gonna happen? Put her through. Understood. Oh, she's calling from the hospital? Time sure does fly, Your Holiness. A good while, my child. Is Lumen well? Not hiding anything from you. We've seen something interesting here at the hospital. Go on. I saw the results of a physical checkup, and some of the signs look very familiar. Say no more before you return to the Basilica, Mostima. Understood. If you admit, I will go find the person these results belong to. It's still Cecilia, right? I know the hospital Lumens are covering at it is in Bagus Devonis. Something that make Mostima use a dedicated line. Oh, quit messing with me. Damn. Has he got plans? Cecilia, do you feel alright? My head really hurt before. It's a bit better now. In that case, I'll carry you out. Out? Who are you? Patia, we're your companions, Cecilia. There's someone waiting for you. Mama? I'm afraid it's not her. Your mother won't come back, Cecilia. Why? I'm sorry, I can't explain it to you. But someone can. I'll take you to see him. I'm sorry, miss, but I want to find Mama first. I'm really not good with kids, sighed Cecilia. Whether you want to or not, I'll have to bring you away. You aren't safe here. Uh-oh. Cecilia! Too quick. Who are you? What are you doing with Cecilia? Not for you to know, Sancta. Cecilia was a companion of ours from the start. You're the one stealing her away. In that case, please tell me your parents' family name, her home address, identity number, and your blood or legal relationship to her. Damn! He wants all the deets. Notary Hall brain rot. If you have proper grounds to leave with Cecilia, you can tell me, and I'll take it into account in my decision. If you were Liberi, I'd consider it. If it's Kanta like you, no chance. You bear the Laterano symbols. You're Liberi of Laterano yourself. Why hate this Sancta? Let me tell you something, you Notarian Hall scumbag. The third thing I hate the second most in my life is when people like you selfishly assume it has to be a new law of nature. Every librarian who lives in Laterano gets along great with Sancta. Oh. Does she shoot at him? If you don't plan on loosening your grounds, I won't let you take Cecilia. Not your call. I'll hold him off. You take Cecilia. Right. Sorry, Cecilia. Just bear with it. I don't want to. Uh-oh. What's happening? What was that explosion in the smoke? The window. It must have been when... There was a strong gust of wind just now. I'll close the window in case she catch a cold. Wait, what do you do? Goddamn executor. I'll give you a word of advice. If you truly care about Cecilia, then don't give her up to the Notorian Hall or the Laterano Church, or else you'll regret it. Cecilia, hold on tight. Right. Are you alright? Yes. Good, we need to break free of them. Then... Uh-oh. Is he going to listen? Of course he won't. Santa are a bunch of happy-go-lucky idiots, but the ones at Notorian Hall don't even get the happy-go-lucky part. I like her. But if he listens or not, we need to ensure Cecilia is in our hands before we can proceed. Then we need to notify the others ASAP. Already done. Huh? Well, I was talking to him just now. Oh, you wanted to hold him up so you could send the word out. He can't outrun us. Why was the door to his ward open? What? Is that you, Patya? They know each other? Was there an 8-year-old Skanta girl staying in this ward? No. I heard an explosion on the way there. Here, did you have something to do with that? What's so weird about explosions in Laterano? Are you really the Patya I know? Fiametta, the girl you're looking for is already out of the hospital. She's definitely not here. Why are you here? What do you get to show up in Stavonia Central Hospital, but I don't? Are you the guard looking for this girl too? Where'd you get this information? I left the Pontificat cohorts long ago. Weren't you off being a Legatus bodyguard? What, now you're back in Laterano again looking for some Sancta girl? Don't you just love being surrounded by Sancta? Library like you are all... Patya, what's happened to you since I left? Damn, she's kind of racist. Don't ask that, like you actually care. Enough, you don't need to talk to me like that. If the girl's not here, I don't need to waste any more time with you either. Oh shit, tell her off. Forget what happened to me, you should be wondering just what you're doing, Fiametta, Miss Veteran. Patya, here I thought you'd love your precious Fiametta. Here you are with her again, of all things, and how cruel you treat her. Yeah. What's it to you? And what about the Notorian Hall kid? What's your plan? Don't go get so rough, Patya. I might have an even better solution. But I would need another small favor from you. A lot of stuff's going on. Interesting. Let's see. He counts his experiences to the people about him, beginning at Liberia and ending at Laterano. Alright, this one's pretty straightforward too. I like how there's a little bridge here. Wonder if I could stand on it though. Alright, so let's see. Let's look at the enemies again. Guns of long-range combat. Their attacks are precise, especially dead when loaded with special ammunition. Holding ammo attack increases ammo capacity +1. Not just a normal enemy, it looks like. DD, CD. I think this team will be fine again. At least for the beginning missions. Oh wow, no story, just straight.
Enemies?
Oh, because I picked the wrong one, that's why. Fuck. Whoops.
I may have underestimated this operation.
Nah, you did nothing. It was me. I picked the wrong one. There you go, this one. Okay, let's go. There we go. And you left just like that? There's no point in bickering with her, and I'm half sure she was only there to hold me up anyway. If the girl's not in the hospital anymore, then we first need to confirm her whereabouts. How's your end? I took a shortcut. I'll be at the Basilica in a minute. If the situation allows, sent an order corporate from the Lateran Church to the Centurion Hall. I questioned the hospital staff. It was a trainee executive who admitted the girl, said he picked up a lost child and couldn't find her parents. Procedure dictates he bring her back to the Naturian Hall. Even if he's not there yet, I can find his location throughout the hall system. I've got to say, you being so capable isn't good news for me. Huh? Why say it like that? Oh yeah? And after you report, stay there in the Basilica for now. Oh, you don't need my help? No, I feel like something's waiting to happen. Didn't something already happen? You know who I'm talking about? Anyway, hang back there. You might be more useful to me that way. Are you worried about me? I just don't want to scampering all over the place. Let me conserve my energy. No problem. Shimmering Vigil. Use my real name. Phew, there's so many people here, which makes it harder to find us. This Pagas Ambrosius. Have you been here before, Cecilia? Mama used to say she'd go to Ambrosius to buy things. Maybe she's here? Tell me more about your mama being taken. What exactly happened? Mama got ill. This morning I was talking to Mama, then someone came from the notarial hall with white clothes on. Then after he left, people with gowns came in and took Mama away. The notarial hall? Could this really be a kidnapping case? Something doesn't feel right. Where were you then, Cecilia? Did they see you? Where'd your papa go? Is this going to help me find Mama? Not for certain. It's just, if you can't tell me more, I might be able to find some leads. Cecilia, my darling Cecilia, you have to hide. Don't let them find you. In that case, please tell me your parents' family name, her home address, identity, number, and your blood or legal relationship to her. If you have proper grounds to leave with Cecilia, you can tell me and I'll take into account in my decision. Should you mind remembering all that? Hold on, Cecilia. Hello, it's me. Yes, I'm in Pegasus Bros right now. Right, I'm helping this child find her mother. Return to the hall. Alright, I'll be roughly half an hour. Right, copy that. Mr. Eza, are you going to take me to the notarial hall? That's right. It's something... I'll give you word of advice. If you truly care about it, then don't give it up to the notarial hall or the Lateran Church, or else you regret it. Cecilia, I'm guessing you don't want to go to the hall. Mama said I can't go there. But if they can tell me where Mama is, then I can go. Mama's got an illness. I'm really worried. Cecilia, let me ask you one more thing. Had you seen that librarian from just now? No, I don't like her. Just give me a moment to think, and I'll be with you, okay? Cecilia's mother forbade her from going to the notarial hall or from approaching to executors. An executor showed up before Cecilia's mother went missing. Cecilia's mother went missing. Cecilia was almost abducted by a suspicious librarian whose name is likely Patia. And Cecilia cannot be given over to the notarial hall or the Lateran Church. And finally, something's wrong with Cecilia's halo. Would it even be possible for me to extricate myself from this at this point? No. Don't run away, Zel. Think. What should you do? Mr. Azel, in the hospital, you said you'd help me find Mama. Is that true? Is that still true now? This can't be the only solution. Is it true, Cecilia? I promised you. We're not going to Notorial Hall. Uh-oh. Do you still remember where your home is? I need to find someone else who knows your mother. I hope you find her, that's my promise. Thank you, Mr. Rizzo. I don't know how to get back from here. I've never been here before. But if we go back to where I saw you, mister, I know where my house is from there. Not a problem. We'll take a different route back to Stavonius. Welcome back, Mostima. Time sure does fly, Your Holiness. What news do you bring this time? Relax, it won't be as bad as that one time. Here's this physical report I mentioned before. Last page is a brief from Stavonia Central's head doc. Considerably cautious wording. Mostima, what is your view? Going by the doctor who did the diagnosis and checkup, this report belongs to the 8-year-old Skanta girl. Hell yeah, Mostima. Yeah, she's like a main character in this story. All the details point to her being Skanta anyway. Empath index isn't too high, but considering her age and physical condition, it's within acceptable range. Question is these new figures here. My own checkup report similar results. But she's not even 12 yet, never held a Patreon firearm. It's hard to imagine she's got the ability to violate any commandments. Outward appearances shoot down any chance she's fallen either. But doesn't leave very many possibilities. I think you'd have a better idea than me. If she's not following, another possibility is... No, it's just the nods with her appearance. Progeny like that aren't able to obtain halos. Right? Normally they can, but we don't have many cases to go by anyway. Where is this child currently located? Where's Fiammetta? Kid's out of Stavonia Central Hospital. Fiammetta's tracing her. Apparently it was one of the hall's trainees executors who checked her in. Bailiff, Fiammetta wants you to order the Notorial Hall to cooperate. She's on her way there right now. The Notorial Hall? Silver linings, am I right? She just wants an order to cooperate. Is Fiammetta alone going to be enough? You forget that big conference in the Basilica. Thought you were more cautious than that, Bailiff. How much does this trainee executor know about the child? No way to be sure. Hospital describes him as just a conspicuous guy who saw a lost child and did the right thing. At least when he admitted her. Let Fiammetta handle it for now. Yikes, Your Holiness. Yes, Your Holiness. Are you going to participate, Mostima? Not at the moment. While we're in the Stavonia Central, Fiammetta met this librarian who used to be Pontifica Cohors too. She likely made contact with the child, but according to the info Fiammetta sent back, it's gone smoothly for her. Whatever it was she wanted to do. But either way, she definitely used some apostate language. You stay in the Basilica then. Val, no need to jump the gun. Any issues with the envoys arriving? 2 detachments remain. Forecasts say that we'll arrive on time. Very good then. We'll wait a bit. Pate, we're sorry we lost him. Forget it. He came to Pegas and Burgos on purpose. The crowds are massive here, in all the alleys for what looks like a novice. This executive got a surprisingly decent hand on the ropes. Ugh, this is a mess. There's a wrench in the plan. How could you fall straight into an executor's hands? Who could it be now? Orin? Oh, he's working with her? Things are getting tricky, Patia. What are you calling to mark me for? Not at all. Jokes are reserved for when things go without a hitch. I've got good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? And you said you wouldn't joke. The bad news? Bad news is that our church caught wind already, and they're officially setting someone to intervene. Guess who got tasked? Fiammetta. Bingo! I'm eager to hear what the good news could be. Good news is it's just Fiammetta. Mostima's been kept at the Basilica. That counts as good enough, but the news I want to hear is what you're going right now. Really sharp of you, because Mostima's been left behind. Me and her have switched report times, which means I'm free right now. How's that? Jumping for joy? Not a chance in hell. Huh. Also, Orin, I'm warning you to stop acting like you've got such a wealth of experience. I joined up with the guide not long before you did. Alright, got it. I know I could never compete with you, miss, but hey, don't hang up. Hold on, listen. I need you to hold your meta off. What about you? I'll be fetching Cecilia. Why don't you hold your meta off and not fetch Cecilia? Ease up on the temper, okay? You know exactly why. Besides, if you intercept Fiumetta, then no one's harmed. Then no one's harmed even if you fail. And if I go to handle the executor, the chances I succeed are better than yours. Do you hate the Sancta, Patya? Sancta? What are you asking? Answer the question. I don't hate Sancta. What I hate is librarians who put them out on an altar with absolutely no self-awareness. If you don't care about Sancta, then you'll never know what makes them tick. What? Are you gonna say you can get that executor hand Cecilia to you because you're a Sancta just like that? You've got it all wrong. Halos and Sancta are to sense each other and better to understand each other, but that's not to say we all get to live in a happy hive mind. Emotionally linked ones that are a little too strong can be weakened at certain times. Sancta are just too accustomed to them, but once something abnormal happens to you, you get stuck with these tiny little doubts that crop up. Is that why you're on your side? On our side? On your side? Nah, Patya, I'm not on your side. We're just going the same way, by pure coincidence. Orin, who are you comps with? Uh-oh. You really love rooftops, Mostima. She heard him? Same to you, all the Legati love a rooftop, don't they, Orin? Oh, I saw you this morning. Props to you for that one. That was you, huh? I thought I was staring at someone's rooftop planters. Huh, come on, don't look good. It's the latest fashion in Victoria. All I know is fashion doesn't mean dyeing your hair so it clashes with all of you. You're such a Victoria-fy, Orin. It comes with the job. The glorious hunt, the specific demand, a certain bearing. Oh, did he dye his hair green? Want to guess at my job then? Aren't you curious why I went to see the old weirdo out of nowhere? It's so secret, I might just think that I know. Stop. I don't want to know. You don't? I was really hoping I'd get another helping hand. Instead of meeting up with Fiumetta, you're going to recruit him? Don't be like that, Bailey. I'm devoted to you, heart and soul. I don't know about that. No one more disgusting joke out of you, Orin. How do you feel that? Come on, even I have feelings. Wow, that's the first I've heard of them. If you two have some time to chat, you better spend it on rewriting your reports. Is something wrong with my report? Guess how many seconds it took me to read it. Can you combine my word count with Fiumetta's? We've written 10k or so if you add us together. I'll have you know I spent 5 hours scribbling away like a monk. Damn. Most teams returned a lot that I don't know more times than you had true facts in there, and I wouldn't mind reducing your allowance to match it. Ha! I'm really worried, Orin. Penny for your thoughts, Mustima? What if Lumen ends up like Beliv eventually? You know how to paint a scary picture. I'm getting shivers. Seems you two have all the time in the world. Orin's a busy bee, don't you know? That's right, I'm busy. In fact, it's about time I got going. Until next time, my dear Beliv, I'll bring you some chokes fingers. What are you looking at me for? I wasn't laughing. Orin Arioglas, pray you do not fall into my hands. What does that mean? What does she mean by that? Is this the hall? Who is this? Senora Fiumetta, Ezreal's already on his way back to the hall. If we could just ask you to wait a little longer. I'll bring you some tea. I'm fine. Do you personally know Ezreal? I do. He's a trainee under me. Alright, you can call me Rochelle. How's this work? Anything dubious or ordinary? Dubious? Oh, does refusing work overtime count? He's always gone like a ghost the moment we clock out. But he's fairly good at his work. His practical training period's almost over too, and he should be picking up a good score. I don't really mind him skipping overtime though. He's a kid. Let him have his easy days. Once he gets into field work, there's no line between on or off duty. Bring up his position. Just learned that there's an Arknights spin-off manga in the style of NgI no Gohan. I think so. I think I've heard about it too. I haven't been able to read it. Are you really so suspicious of Ezreal? I trust him well enough at this. Huh? Oh no, he really isn't moving for Natarian Hall at all, huh? What's he doing? Let me see. Oh, did they have him on GPS or something? With this orientation, he's heading back to Stervonius. Senor Fiametta, wait. If he really was up to something, he wouldn't leave his locator on. Just give this some thought, please. There's also the possibility his marker is a decoy. If he was faking the marker, then his decoy would be walking back to the notarial hall like it should. Senor Fiametta, please put your trust in the notarial hall's executors. I'm not saying I don't trust him. I work here too. Call it clearing him of suspicion. Huh. Oh, we lost a signal. You only just now remembered, Azelle. Still so young, huh? But if I was off to begin with, I wouldn't have defended him. Fine luck, you little brat. Oh, I don't know what your plans are, but it's his deed to his bear. Getting some education from you can't do him bad, Senora Fiametta. No, executor's back. Oh, welcome back, Federico. Thank you. Really frantic day in Stervonius today, wouldn't you say? Was there a complication with the body? I guess the whole show is breezed right by you. The body's fine. The Ecclesia's Requiem has it now. Oh? Don't you want to ask what the show? What show? What show? Never mind, forget I said anything. But now that Feora lady's dead, your trail's run dry, hasn't it? There are other options. Like what? Rochelle Colombo, I require you access to Feora Laporta's travel logs. I'm never gonna get used to the way you speak. I can give them a look up, but I just want you to know, I'm not writing your report. I will submit an application and report in accordance with the follow-up investigation procedure. Sure, okay. Let's see. Huh. Did you find something? That's a curiosity. Come look at this. Oh, come on. Show me. How long do you plan on following me? Oh. Drop the act. I've had more and more eyes on me since the movement I stepped out of the hall. You people should relearn how to spy a little more subtly. Oh, it's Patia. What can you do? They're not from service backgrounds and they haven't been trained for long. They're doing great for where they're at. Don't pretending, Patia. As long as you don't get in my way, I don't intend on bothering you. Look, we have our past. Let me give you a word of advice. No matter how you've seen it, who's directing you, what you plan to do, it's still not too late to pull back. Who's directing me? And who's directing you, Fiametta? Don't make an enemy of the Lateran Church, Patia. And if I say my goal is to be an enemy of the Lateran Church, I can still act as though I never heard that. You were the same as before, aren't you? You protect anything and everything, just for a tiny bit of friendship. Shame, I'm not who I used to be. You can act like you didn't hear, but I can't act like I didn't say it. Uh-oh. Oh, what? There's the fight? Time to stroll.
Let's go.
Okay, so I can't put people there. Okay, so I just put her. See, so I could put her down. Oh, I could put him there in the middle? What's so cool about that style? About that tile? Okay, so now I can put him there.
What? You've got time to take in the sights? Shut up. Boring.
So her HP does gradually go down, right? Oh, While the units holding ammo, attacks inflict burn damage, ammo capacity. This one. Okay, let's see. Stop. Oh, might I be ready on time? See, he's gonna be on her range, should be.
You can't stop me. Awaiting orders.
Move her. Move her down. Oh, he's about to die. Poor little dude.
Boring.
Okay, now should be able to probably don't need anymore actually.
Sight's locked. Anyone in front of me who still feels like blinking?
So she only attacked there? Not there. Let's see. What's her healing range?
Now's the time to help everyone out.
I think I could just cruise it.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. We're almost there, Cecilia. Do you know these streets? I've seen these houses before, but there's a lot of the same houses. Did you just move here recently? Move? I don't remember moving. Huh? Sorry, Mr. Izio. Mama always took me outside at night. The roads look different in the dark. But I like to sneak peeks at the window to see what it's like outside, so I think I can do it. I'll try. It's okay, Cecilia. We'll find it. We haven't reached the place I met you yet. Uh-oh. Did they find her? Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the houses. I didn't see you. Are you that girl who fainted and went to the hospital this morning? Are you alright now? Oh, it's you. She's fine. Say, did anybody come looking for her? I stayed on the watch until noon, but nobody showed up. It's strange. What are her parents up to? Cecilia says she lives right around here. You're sure you've never seen her before? I definitely remember seeing such an adorable girl. I suppose I don't need to stay around here worrying my head anymore. Actually, going to talk to neighbor hall isn't the worst idea. If her family's just moved in here, they'll maybe be sure to have records. Oh, looky, that's Paula right there. Senora Paula, over here. What's the matter? I'm running back to the hall right now, so let's walk and talk. Have you had any new household move-in recently? Oh, like it's just intellectual. Of course we have, but how recently are you talking? Do you remember roughly where you moved in, little miss? Didn't you just move? Been living here a really long time. Huh? Little lady, can I have your name? I'm Cecilia. That doesn't make any sense. I've been working here for over a decade. If you moved in a long time ago... Cecilia, do you know your mama and papa's names? Mama's name is Feoria. What? Feoria? The one in Via Tervatius? Doesn't Feoria live alone? Where did she get a child as big as you? But looking at you, you don't bear a strong resemblance. You do bear a strong resemblance. That's odd. Legitimate, really. Cecilia, when you say you've been living here long, do you mean your mama? Yes. Are you looking for your mama? Yeah, I want to find mama. Well, then, senor, you must be your relative or the like. Have you been fostering this girl out in the country? You brought her to see your mother? Never saw this coming. No wonder she's always avoided any introductions. Such a grown child at all this time. Excuse me, senor. Are you alright? Did he know her, Mom? We just about made it while we were talking. Fiore's house is right there. Should I knock on the door for you? 7265 Beata Batius. Huh? Oh, you know the address then. Yes, I do. Mr. Rizzo, what's wrong? That look in your face. Dude, what if they're related? They kind of do have the same hair color. I'm fine, Cecilia. Let's get your home for now. Come on, let's go. The name. Ever since finding Cecilia, the surprises have come so fast. It slipped my mind to even ask her what's your mama's name. The name. An ill mother, white-clothed executor, people in gowns. How could I tell Cecilia? Oh, that's right, she doesn't know. Where do I take her to find her mama now? Damn. Oh. You're librarian. Why are you out to abduct the skunk the girl? You're librarian. Why are you protecting a skunk the girl? Protecting the commandments of Laterano. Commandments? When have the Skanta's commandments ever actually applied to Liberia? Fiametta, do you seriously believe Laterano's Liberia part of Laterano? What makes you not? I was born here. I grew up here. Listen, do you know what you're even saying, Patia? Of course I know. You're the one who hasn't got it straight. The Liberia living in Laterano all take the Laterano commandments as guiding principles. We believe in the Laterano teachings. We've seen Skanta as living miracles. Firearms, commandments, halos, empathy. Suppose they're all Skanta miracles, sure, but they have a single thing you do to do with Laterano liberty. Why did liberty have to believe in a miracle that will never ever come to us? All of the Laterano church belongs to nobody except the Skanta. Do you still not understand, Fiametta? Do you seriously believe you've become a part of them? Huh? Well, that was cool. Too easy. Oh, shit. Ugh. Looks like you're not so staunch after all. Fiametta, think it over carefully. I'm begging you. I told you before I came from Liberia. Do you know what it's like there? I can tell you a lot. Liberians are even more devout than the Laterans. But what did they get it for? The people of Liberia have their fantasy of Laterano thousands of miles away. That I can understand. But why are the Lateran Liberia right here within reach and still so delighted to give their lives for this bunch of Sancta partying about their own closed-off golden age forever? Why, Fiametta, tell me. You. Get out of the way. I'm wasting my breath, aren't I? You have your views, Patia, and I have mine. Then tell me. Explain it. Why? Why would you rather chase something you know you'll never reach? Why aren't you willing to give even one look behind? I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, this is mattering of words for me. Really going to change your mind? If someone's views are so easily changed, then they can't be worth that much to begin with. Ooh. Damn, tell her. Get out of the way. I know you're only here to stall me, but you know you can't hold me. We both have work to do. Your companions are practically no different from any civilian. Do you want them paying the price for you? You don't, Patia, so get out of the way and save us both the effort. Ooh. Oh, we're back to Ezel. We're home, Cecilia. I don't have the key. I can't get in. Mr. Ezel, are you really okay? Do you feel bad? You've been looking down for a while. I'm fine. Let me get the door open. Wait, how's he gonna open it? Why did the lady just now say you actually knew our address? Cecilia, do you recognize this firearm? Is this Mama's guardian gun? Mr. Sell, why do you have Mama's gun? I'm sorry, Cecilia. Sorry for what? I don't really understand. You know where Mama is, don't you? Yes, I do. I'm sorry, Cecilia. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing either. I'm sorry. Cecilia, your mother passed away. She's not here anymore. If she's not here, where is she then? What does passed away mean? I remember this morning, Mama said she was going somewhere and she couldn't take me with her. Did you go there with her, Mr. Rizzo? Can you take me there too? Just once? Just for a little bit? I won't be selfish. I'll listen to Mama and I won't stay there and say I won't leave. So, can you let me see Mama one more time? I haven't said goodbye to her yet. Damn. Uh-oh. What's this guy doing here? What's happening? Why is she crying? What did you do to a poor little girl? Who are you? Hold on, that uniform. You're Legatus? Very sharp eyes, Senor Zell. By order of His Holiness the Pope, I'm here to take Cecilia to the Basilica. Whoops, forgot to introduce myself. My name is Orn Argolas. If you want to check my identity, no harm in using your regulation terminal from the hall there. Oh no, forgot that too. You turned it off, didn't you? How'd you find this place then? Senor Zell, you underestimated Legatus. You thought your movements could be hard to track. Or did you think you were so thorough you left 0 trace along the way? Your Excellency, if you're going to take Cecilia away, can I at least ask you a few questions first? Huh. You're very funny, Senor. Do you think I have to answer what you ask? But I'm not such a cruel man. No, so shoot. Just who was Cecilia? Was she born a fallen angel? Colorful imagination, Azelle. But it's not as mysterious as you think. Cecilia's mixed blood, that's all. What? That's not possible. Sancta's mixed blood child can be a Sancta. There are very few cases of Sancta mixing blood with other races, but it's not rare enough to alarm the Lateran Church. You know the reason perfectly well, then. Offspring of Sancta and other races don't become Sancta. A Sancta and Feline's child turns out Feline, a Sancta and Forte's child turns out Forte. Mixed Sancta offspring don't get their halo and wings of light when they say their first word, and they can't empathetically sense other Sancta. To put it simply, they won't have any of the Sancta's distinguishing features, without exception. That's generally accepted wisdom anyway. Cecilia is an exception. She's a Sancta who shouldn't have turned out as one. My second question is Cecilia to be taken to the Basilica? How the Latanaro will treat her? I don't know. Don't give me that look, Azelle. If I was going to lie to you, I'd feel as much kinder one, no problem. But the reality is what you see. Cecilia's an exception. I can't tell you how the Pope is going to handle this. But this Holy Father of ours, I don't know what impression you have of him, but well, at least I'm giving to understand he's not known to use extreme methods. And I look at how cute Cecilia is. How hard-hearted would someone have to be to harm her, right? Third question. I cannot entirely trust your answers. I wish to accompany Cecilia to the Basilica. Is that a question? Sorry, but that's the one question you will have to forgive my answer on. Orin, what are you doing here? Fiametta. That's right. He wasn't sent by the
job, Doctor. You make me want to pat you on the head.
He wasn't sent by the Pope. It was Fiametta who was. So what is he doing there? It's a lot of unanswered questions. So when do I get the homie? GA5? You know, I'm actually really liking this character. I didn't think I would like him at all, but he's pretty cool. He has many followers, and among them Sarkas and Liberia are the majority. As between them there is no division, but rather recognition as fellow brothers and sisters. Sarkas. What's the map looking like? So 2 entries. One that goes here, and the 2 that go in there. You know, I kind of do want to take Mustima.
Okay.
No, I don't know if I have enough guards, especially since. Actually, let's go with that. let's see what's going on. Oh, Fiametta, seems like you're in a bit of a mess. None of your business. No need to get worked up. Care to sit down for a cup of tea? Enough of your jokes. Why are you here? Must have never mentioned you were our support. Well, Billy didn't give me an official order either. And personally, I'm more willing to help, yeah? Mustama says there's another group after the little girl, and you've already run into them, is that right? More or less. After I hear from the tutorial hall that Azel's cutting a signal, I figured you might get intercepted. If you were to get caught out by the enemy, we'd end up losing the girl, no? I don't know why Mustama isn't here to help, but if she's pinned down, I figure I'd be doing her a favor. After all, it's not every day I get the opportunity to have the two of you in my debt. A few hopeless stragglers can stop me. A cautious crew sails for 10,000 years, Fiametta. Bill's gonna have a hold over you at this rate. Oh, that's a Yanese proverb. In other words, safety is born of caution. Stop trying to show off, Oren. You're so annoying when you talk like that. I'm not kidding, at least not to express my goodwill. The rest of it is up to you. Or do you perhaps need me to escort you, my sweet Fiametta? No need. Goodbye, Oren. Oh, he's leaving? Executor Zell, hand over the girl. It is in your best interest to comply. Your name is Fiametta, right? Senora Fiametta, I have a request. Let's hear it then. No sudden movements, there's no telling how I might react. I know it wasn't suspicious of me to go against Richel's orders and turn off my terminal, but believe me, I haven't betrayed Laterano. The reason I didn't follow the hall's exact orders was because I didn't want anything to happen to Cecilia, and I made a promise to her. And how is that my problem? Please, just let me accompany you to the Basilica with Cecilia. If Laterano wants an explanation for this situation, wouldn't it be more convenient to have me around? You're getting ahead of yourself. If you think you'll be able to influence how the Guardia will handle the situation, you want to disabuse yourself of that. Going one step further, if you're thinking of you could take the girl away if you don't like what the Lateran plans to do to her, not gonna happen. Not in your wildest dreams. I wouldn't dare. I'm well aware of the Basilica's gun knights. I'm a Lateran executor after all. I was concerned before because I don't know what was happening with Cecilia or exactly who was after her. Now that I understand, I will comply with your arrangements. Alright. Your name is Cecilia? Can you walk? Azel. Cecilia, I can carry you if you're too tired. I'll carry her. You're too slow. What? Mr. Azel, Don't worry, everything will be okay. Man, I don't know if I like this. What is the big boy Pope can do to her? Executor Azel Pastor went to 7265 via Tarbatius and Pegasus Trevonius this morning to verify an identity, recorded will, and retrieve patron firearm. Around noon, Azel appeared in Stavonia Central Hospital, taking in an 8-year-old girl, Sancta girl, and departing in an unusual manner. The resident of 7265 via Tarbatius, Pagus Stavonis Feoria La Porta, died of illness this morning, and the body was moved to Ecclesia Requiem. Only one individual is registered as 7265 via Tarbatius, and the census Paganos only records one individual residing there. An investigation of 20 years of maintenance records at 7265 via Tarbatius revealed that a basement has been added 7 years ago, with contractor documents indicating that space would be for storage. There's a photo of Feoria La Porta, surveillance footage of the girl that Azel took to the hospital. You must already reached a conclusion about where the girl came from. Additionally, according to the report submitted by Azel this morning, Feoria La Porta did not leave a will or advance the relative. The reason is quite clear. She hoped to avoid contact with the notarial hall. It is reasonable to infer that Feoria La Porta knew her time was short and sought to secure a future for her daughter. It is currently impossible to determine whether Azel is the objective of Feoria La Porta's entrustment, but based on Azel's background, the probability is low. Combined with the information sent back by Fiametta, the more likely trustee should be Astray. Who the fuck is Astray? Mustama, is this the reason you stayed behind in the Basilica? Just temporarily. Don't be so upset, Belle. Cream puff? Yeah, I don't know if I like the Pope guy very much. Something's up with them. Phew, luckily we went for the more conservative option. It would have been awkward if Fiametta walked in on me getting rid of the notarial hall's men. Enough of your excuses. I'd avoid saying too much to that executive if I were you. Cecilia's already on the guide side. That's just one executor, Patia. Things haven't gotten so out of hand that I need to get personally involved. Plus, I think that executor's concerns are simply enough. He found the pity within him that caused his heart to waver and couldn't bear to see a sweet little girl suffer. Now that we understand him, it's only a matter of time until he comes over. No balance necessary. If only Fiametta hadn't showed up so soon. That is to say, it's your fault for not stopping Fiametta, Patia. Just kidding. But I do take pity on that one slug. What was a little old thing is now very complicated. That's what happens, you get ahead of yourself. Is this, too, a child given to us by the great and mighty Lateran? Are you a believer again? A true believer wouldn't say something like that. Those sorts would treat hardships as trials. They turn it all into a blessing from fate. There are quite a lot of believers like that around the two of you, aren't there? I take them over the self-serving Sancta like you any day. So what's the plan now? Once Cecilia gets to the Basilica, is she going to come out again? Do we have some way to take her? One step at a time, Patia. If we're talking about not wanting Cecilia to step foot in the Basilica, I'm even less inclined than you. But we haven't played our cards, have we? Go to Fiametta, but not too closely. What about you? I've got plenty on my plate. Just found out that someone's looking for me too. Particularly isn't all is made out to be, you know? Don't go inviting trouble for me. Why didn't they show her art right there like they showed Mostima? Alright, looks like the next chain is clear. What do you plan to do? I will go to him. Even though I have no doubts about your strength, you're dealing with that well-connected Legatus. It'd look pretty bad if you make something out of nothing. He's involved in this incident. We have to look into this precisely because he's involved, right? Sometimes I envy the way you say things. What if he doesn't know anything? I need to investigate to be clear. And that's true. In any case, the fact that Legatus is involved at all warrants looking into. What I didn't expect is that Fioria, an ordinary and reclusive Skanta, would provide us with many leads, an undocumented girl, a Legatus, and a Sarkas. Wait. Is Cecilia a part Sarkas? You're leaving? You're not even going to say goodbye? Well, alright then. Now that you're gone. Don't blame me, Oren. I can't stop Federico. I'll put in a report for you. That's about all I can do. Oh, is he working with Oren too? She's asleep. She's exhausted. You mentioned that you made her a promise. What was it? That I help her find her mother. Her mother? Wait, didn't Massimo say the message that her mother is... Yeah, dead. Saw the body of my own eyes in the back of the Ecclesia Requiem hers. Then why did you promise her that? I didn't know at the time. And then, did you tell her? I did. But at her age, I'm not sure she understands the concepts of passing on or death. Must have been tough for you. And don't look so upset. I don't think the Pope will treat the girl too harshly. Her name is Cecilia. Signora Fiametta. Just Fiametta is fine. Miss Fiametta, I was thinking about Cecilia goes to the Basilica. Will she ever come out again? I can't promise you anything, but the way I see things, all else aside, she has a halo that makes her a Sancta. And when dealing with Sancta, all must obey the commandments, be it the Lateran Curia or the Notorian Hall. At least what I believe. Even if she's undocumented. Is that really the main issue? Who knows? Might be possible to get her registered retroactively. But there's something wrong with Cecilia's halo. I'm not entirely sure how serious this whole mixed blood Skanta issue gets, but at the least Legatus implied that Cecilia would be fine. A lot of foreign envoys have been gathering in Laterano lately, right? His Holiness has been preparing a major summit. I can't help but worry that Cecilia would be a target for someone trying to stir up trouble. Sounds like you really thought this one through. Coming from the other angle, what would the Laterano Curia do to prevent that from happening? Miss Fiametta, I don't know if I should even be thinking about these things. But I can't just not think. You have to pardon me for being blunt. But what's the point of worrying about all this? Is there any part of it you can actually control? If you know what Cecilia is in danger, then you should also understand that for Cecilia, the Basilica is the safest place. You're right. Sorry, I fell asleep. Did we wake you? No, I just... Is that your stomach growling? Want me to buy you a donut, Cecilia? Donut? Okay, thank you, Mr. Zell. Oh, cutie. Don't worry, I'll go for it. I need a break. My arms are sore from carrying her around. There's no way I can handle her long term, alright? But don't do anything stupid, Zell. I've got my eye on you. You still don't trust me? Oh, and turn on your terminal. You're not allowed to have it off. Yeah, I know. Mr. Zell, that lady was so mean to you before. I'm scared. Oh. Don't worry, Cecilia. She's not a bad person. Mr. Zell, can I go see Mama? I can't even say goodbye to her. We'll need to take you somewhere else first, so you can be safe. As for your Mama, I'll tell you about her later. Let me think about it first. Is that okay, Cecilia? Do you hear that? Hear what? Someone is singing. Let's see. Oh, you're right. It seems to be coming from that cotton candy cart. But I'm surprised you could hear it with all that noise on the street. You have really good hearing, Cecilia. It's because I recognize that song. Mama taught it to me. I can't go on my own, right? It's okay, we can't go over there, but I can get the cotton candy cart to come over here. Excuse me. Is something calling us? Someone calling us? You really like that song, don't you? Hey, there's really someone hailing us. Let's head over there. If we can't get any information, let's at least make some money. Alright. Hello? Oh, hello, little girl. Would you like some kind of candy? Yes. We'll get actually 3 sticks. This flavor here, this one here, and this swirl. Is that alright? No problem. 3 sticks coming right up. Excuse me, what's the name of that song you were singing earlier? Mama taught me the same song, but never told me what it's called. Huh? Your mama taught you this song? Excuse me, the cotton candy is coming out. I'm so very sorry, just give me a moment. Hold on, the compartment's about to overflow. Let me help you. Sorry. They're acting a little weird. Your hat's caught. Uh-oh. She's a sarcasm. Was the song a sarcasm song? Uh-oh. Wait, don't get the wrong idea. She's a Capri. Miss, your horns, they look just like Papa's. So she is half sarcasm. Holy shit. Are you also sarcasm? Oh, she knows. Put it back on. No, I'm Little Missy, you've got it all wrong. Uh-oh, a sarcasm betrayed Laterano. Are you also after Cecilia? What happened, Azel? Miss Fiametta, this particular individual is a sarcasm. But there's another sentence that I dare not say. Because we have no choice now that it's come to this. Uh-oh. Also, they are infiltrating? Uh-oh. You've got guts, I'll give you that. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I've got this. I can do
Pathfinder.
this.
While this unit is holding ammo, attacks become wrong range and deals splash damage. Deals additional arts damage to gelato stops. Ammo capacity 2.
ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。
あっちに行く。Let's begin.
We see if we can attack him with long range.
すぐそばに。ライト。
本気で行くよ。
了解。じゃあ計画通りに。
See, he's probably. See if we could put her down here and do something with it.
悪くない眺めだ。
Oh no, that's a lot of damage. Maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, she's gonna die the next one. Oh, but he's already out of ammo. He won't attack.
Got it. Shut up.
Come on, just take him out. And then... oh, there's another one right there.
Now's the time to help everyone out.
Oh, rip. Yeah, I need to start bringing out a second healer.
Can I really?
Oh, I could have used the Texas there. Oh, let's go. Yeah, attack the guy over here. (16, 19, 16, 17, 18, 18. Ah, fuck.
I'm so tense. The distance.
There!
That was easy. So these guys are gonna be tough. They're trying to run. Not on my watch. Uh-oh. I'll cover you, run. Also, they weren't attacking, they were just trying to get out. Interesting, a federal blocking an attack for a Sarkis. Any of you is getting away. Azelle, you stay put. Don't you even think about not funny business. I know. The terminal's on Miss Fiametta. Trust me, all I care about is ensuring Cecilia's safety. Change of plans. You can't stay here. Take Cecilia to the Basilica right now. It's more dangerous for us to stay in the open like this. Oh, is she going after them and leaving him alone? Let's go, Cecilia. Huh? When we go to the big statue? This is the wrong way. We're taking a little detour. What's a detour? It means we're going to somewhere else right now. The Ecclesia Requiem. A Sarkas. I plan to ask Miss Fiametta for a favor after we reach the Basilica. To have a high-ranking executor look after her with a Pontifica cohorts to protect her. And confirm that Cecilia possesses no threat to Laterano. To let Cecilia see her mother Feoria one more time before she's interred. But a Sarkas. If Cecilia's father is a Sarkas, then she should also be a Sarkas. And yet she still has a halo. I might be dreaming. If Cecilia has nothing more than another exception. But she's a Sarkas. How could Sarkas be with a halo be allowed to leave the Basilica? Even if the worst doesn't befall her. Like, she better be allowed to leave. Even if this gets me expelled from the Notoria Hall, I have to try. I must bring Cecilia to the Ecclesia Requiem. And at least let her say goodbye. Man. You can't run. She's gaining on us. Yo, Mickey, welcome back, welcome back. Did you get that Genshin downloaded? What do we do? What do we do? We can't shake her. Oh, she's looking straight up too. This is all my fault. That Laveria's not going to let us get away. Run! I'll hold her off. But... hurry! Stand back. Uh-oh. Doane? You're not getting away again. Show yourself right now. Yeah, oh nice. You're playing right now? Are you gonna be rolling on for Sino or Nilo when she comes out? Oh, who was it? Damn it. I truly cannot understand why His Holiness would adopt such a hands-off attitude towards the ashtray. Can you tell me, Mostima, since the two of you are well acquainted? I'm not gonna talk about that with you. That's awfully petty of you. I managed to keep him from killing me, only for you to very nearly do me in. Hard to forget something like that. And that's the reason you always wear a hat in front of me? Doesn't it get comfortable? I've been a legato for this long already. It's just a hat. And as for you, you should probably let sleeping beasts lie. Do you resent me, Mostima? Laterano has always needed the Lateran Curia to keep things going, and that's always rubbed some people the wrong way, so I don't really care. I think we have a little misunderstanding, that a few fallen angels remain in the church has nothing to do with the church itself, but rather the sancta nature of those fallen angels. My attitude may be a bit peculiar, but do you not deem yourself an aberration? Considering the way you're talking to me, aren't you afraid I'll become one of those regular fallen angels? If that was a possibility, I wouldn't be talking to you that way in the first place. I'm wishing for both, but then crying because I want Layla and Nita. Oh, who is Oh, that's one of the ones that they showed, right? With the blue hair and like the little pointy ears. She's one of those, right? Her name, that's Layla, right? I think. She's so cute too. She kind of reminds me of Siren, too. She makes me kind of want to get her as well. Then again, that would have to play Genshin for that. Yeah, she's hella cute. Fine, let's talk business first. When's Fiametta getting transferred? Nothing good is gonna come out of her sticking to me. Shouldn't you be asking her instead? Brought it up before, no good. And you think I'd have a better shot? Looks to me like the convenient part of power is you get to ignore what other people want. There's a price to be paid for that, so let's hear it. Why do you want Fiametta to transfer? She said she was my escort. Are you guys not curious as to why she needs escorting? Of course, there are some who think she's a warden or a jailer to a fallen angel like me, and they don't know the first thing about Fiametta. It's just a bait she's using to get Andonian. I'm sure she's terribly hurt if she heard you say that. Oof. The Syrian of the Genshin universe, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She looks just like her. A little bit like her, not just like her. Alright, I'll try saying it another way. The bait is the lock and key I'm carrying on my back. And what's wrong with letting Fiametta do as she pleases? If she can get rid of Andonian, or even capture him and bring him back to the Basilica, I'd be very pleased. So, who's this Andonian guy? Or are you saying that even the two of you together can't catch Andon? Not necessarily. As long as Andon is still fixated on the lock and key, he can't escape. But let me think. What if Andonian has already found another path? What really sucks is I've moved on. Lumen has moved on. Maybe Andonian has moved on. But Fiametta's still trapped in that rainy night 8 years ago. There's no way I could bring that up with Fiametta. And it's time like these where I start a mission to miss that old empathy. Oh wait, Fiametta's a librarian anyway. Wouldn't do me any good. This conversation sure brings me back. What are you here to share wisdom of one who has walked that path? If you'll allow me to exercise my authority as an elder, by all means. Do you remember what you said to me 8 years ago? I don't want to ruin the moment we're having, but... Sorry, Your Holiness, I can't say that I do. I still have things to do and people to protect. Bale's impression of me is making my screen crawl. Oh, I like that smile. You weren't willing to let me choose for you, so why do you need to choose for Fiametta? Each must find her own path. She must find it and then traverse it. Belle, this is my same answer to you. Ooh. That's like a cool little old place. We're almost there, Cecilia. I'm sorry, I'm slow, Mr. Zoe. The sun is about to go behind the mountain. You're doing a great job. Even though we can't use public transit, we're almost off the plate. If I were as strong as Miss Fiametta, you wouldn't have to work so hard. It's okay. Actually, Mama took me out once and we went somewhere far away from home, just like here. But when Miss Fiametta find out that we sneaked out here, if she's only looking for my terminal signal, then hopefully that will buy me a little bit of time. The important thing is that we're here. Is this where Mama went? Cecilia, I've been thinking about how to explain this to you for a long time. Feoda, your mama is here, but she's also not. I have no way of letting you see your mama again, but at least you'll be able to say goodbye to her here. Mr. Zell, I don't think I get it. What are you saying? If she's here, but she's also not, does that mean she went somewhere else? Where did she go? Let's head in first. Oh man, poor girl. Before my father passed away, he always hoped there would be nothing but smiles at his funeral, that we'd see no tears, but if I may believe what your esteemed father truly wished was for not to fall into grief over his passing. Whether through tears or laughter, if that is your way of sending him off, then I'm sure he will gladly accept your sentiments. Thank you, Senora Piores. Allow me to accompany you around the flower fields outside. Mr. Zell, that lady also said that her father passed away. Yes, people who pass away all come here. People who are all alive come send them off, and after that, they carry on the wishes of the person who passed away, and continue on with life. Then what about the people who passed away? What did they do? Maybe they're watching us from up high in the sky. So she won't be able to see them again because they went into the sky? Cecilia, this is for you. This is Mama's guardian gun. Yes. My mama and papa were both the executors for the Torian Hall. I didn't see them much when I was little, and it was my Nono who raised me. Nono really loved his gun, and he'd tell me stories about his younger days every time he polished it. He told me about the battles he fought, his friends, how he met my Nona, and the embarrassing things my papa did as a kid. When I saw my Nono's gun, I would think back to the stories he told me. Later my Nono passed away. I was only a little older than you are now. An executive from the Torian Hall came and took away his guardian gun. Just like how I was supposed to take away your mama's gun. Man. Azelle slowly crouched down and placed Fedoria's gun in Cecilia's hand. She lowers her head and looks at her mother's patron firearm. Azelle gently holds Cecilia's hand. Warm drops of water fall into the embossed floral pattern of the patron's firearm grip, collecting a little pull of the young girl's palm. Mr. Azelle, why am I crying? I water the plants in the backyard every week, just like my Nono had taught me when they blossomed. I was very happy and called for him to come and see. But it was only when I called for him that I realized he wasn't there anymore. I would never see my Nono again, or his gun. That's the last goodbye you'll ever say to someone. But to say goodbye is to overcome death. For there to be a goodbye, the living must move forward while the dead stay behind. A goodbye is the longing that the living have for the dead. It is proof that the dead lived. And that is why we must say goodbye. Man, that's some heavy shit. Yep, you're right, Surtur. Oh, tutorial. Okay, so when do we get the guy again? NgI 5. Bro, we're only on NgI 3. God damn it. Well, these there's only 8, so we're almost halfway there. After this tutorial. So this sort of thing happens all the time, all over Laterano. Both allied and enemy units will fight for control of his device. When activated, it throws speed force on it. Ooh. Where is it? Is it this thing right here? Alright, let's try the training. Ooh, Exia. Nostima.
Okay.
Who's it that?
Hmm?
Magia. There are Laterano executive auto stops able to continuously throw speed to surrounding operators. Brilliant. Standing in the auto stops vicinity lets me use my skills even faster. Ooh. They have a huge range too. Shit. Careful, these are Pathfinder shock forts. They'll prioritize attacking gelato stops and they'll deal extra damage to them. Oh fuck. They do a lot of damage on them too.
follow your orders.
Oh, damn. RIP. After Gelato Stop destroyed the enemy, it'll deal arts damage to all surrounding allied operators and also stun them. And on the flip side, if allied units are afford opposing Gelato Stops, it'll deal arts damage and stun all surrounding enemies. Oh, so it even stuns them.
I will follow your orders.
Okay, after Gelato Stops, you go through a brief intermediate stage, they'll function as normal again. But hasn't its color gone a little off? Oh, it's red now. Correct, after being destroyed by the enemy, Gelato Stops will restore SP to enemies instead. Uh-oh. After attaining SP, enemies can use their skills again right away. Oh, this is awful, we have to capture the Gelato Stop back. Don't worry, our reinforcements have arrived. Alright, let's see. Some of the Pathfinders are equipped with special ammo skills. Whenever they possess special ammo, they'll use their skills. Right, we already viewed them. Which skill does she have? Oh, just a normal way skill. So what is this skill? Oh, alright. Maybe I should have put Mostima there. He's not in range. Okay, well that's a cool function.
May my hail of bullets bring you eternal peace.
Oh yeah, I want us to change her back to Japanese. I don't really like her English one that much. Okay, so this one should have them then, right? Or, oh yeah, there's one in the middle right here. Well, that's not it, right? Yeah, it's just this one right here. In his heart a question lies, yet no person can answer him. First time hearing her English. Yeah, she's okay in English. Let's see, yeah. I really need to, if I bring Fiametta, I really should bring someone like Scotty with her too. See if there's room for her. Fiametta. You look horrible. Did you pull an all-nighter? Wait, she's at the Basilica? He's back. I saw it, and it couldn't have been anyone else. That light, it was Endoria's arts. Ah, so that's why you banished a puff of smoke yesterday afternoon. He came to you directly, though. He wasn't there for me. When I was bringing the mixed blood girl back to the Basilica, I bumped into a Sarkis. A Sarkis, now of all times, in a broad daylight on the streets of Laterano too? That's right. I went after the Sarkis and told Zell to take the girl back to the Basilica. I chased the Sarkis all the way to the edge of the Prago's favored, but Andonia uncovered her with arts and she got away. As for Zell, I thought he made it to the Basilica by the evening. Oh, so she went straight to the Basilica because she thought Zell would come too. Right, but he never made it. This is terminal. It was stuck under the bottom of a vehicle transporting envoys. Oh shit, bro. Homie's about to be in big trouble. Our Chinese kid's a good enough actor to fool you. I thought he was acting, though it's true that I don't understand why he did it. Maybe Indonian kidnapped him too? Fiametta, I think you really ought to calm down a little. I'm calmer than I've been in the last 8 years. But none of you ever told me what happened the day after I left. It was a simple mop-up mission, and it went so much better than what we expected. All I did was answer a call for backup. I left the rest to you for 4 hours. And by the time I got back to the ruins, it was all too late. I've already told you everything I could. What exactly did he get from the lock and key that gave him the nerve to do that to Lumen? I wouldn't tell you if I could, but I don't think my... Oh... Was he the one that put Lumen in a wheelchair? Fiumara, this is Laterano, the Lateran Basilica. We aren't running around ruins in the wilds of Casdale anymore. You need to get some rest, Fiumara. How about I help you apply for some leave? If you don't use your annual leave, it just expires. Are you serious? The conference is in 2 days, and Antonio brought a Sarkis here to Laterano to kidnap and mix with Scanta girl. He might have even attacked an executor. I really let my guard down this time. Sarkis clearly knew her way around. Pelagos Fiver. They must have infiltrated Laterano a long time ago. What is that maniac planning this time? Wait, what if that guy is Cecilia's father? I'm serious, calm down. The old man's already heard about the Estray, and so has Bailey. I was working with Basilica yesterday too, not that I think of meetings as work. In any case, Laterano is really not in as much danger as you think. Andoni is just a Sancta. He's not a monster with 6 eyes or 4 arms. You really want to take him and go lie down for 2 hours? Or never mind, he's a Sancta, not a Sarkas. We'll talk to Lumen after that. Looks like you're not completely out of it just yet. Alright, back here. Did you get enough rest last night? I'm very well rested. Thank you for taking us in, Senor. The Ecclesia Rectium's door is always open, as long as you don't find it too depressing. After all, both the living and the dead visit this place. Given the circumstance, we're fortunate enough to have a roof over our heads. Speaking of which, where's Cecilia? The girl you brought with you? The sisters told me that she slept very well last night. She must have been exhausted. She's had a long day. Mr. Zell, Mr. Friar, good morning. Good morning, Cecilia. You're full of energy today. Yeah, we have stuff to do. I asked Mr. Friar to help me with something. He told me that there's a ceremony for the family of the dead to say their goodbyes. I want to say goodbye to Mama. We will hold a funeral for Miss Fioria. I see, a funeral. It's both a way to pay for the dead of our respects and for us to find closure. I'll help you, Cecilia. Allow me to thank you again, Senor. No, not at all. It's my honor, actually. There's nothing more beautiful than finding the courage to take that step forward. She's still young, and already she is saying farewell to a loved one. Not many going men can handle this journey she's about to take. May I come in? Oh, it's you, at last. Please come in. She's here. Oh, it's a Sarkis girl. It's a singing cotton candy lady. Uh-oh. You. Put your gun down. This heartfelt reunion. It is no different from the countless emotional meetings that have taken place across the land. I knew it. It's you. Cotton candy lady, I didn't get to talk to you yesterday. I actually really wanted to, but I don't know why. Everyone started to fight. Your horns look just like Papa's. So pretty. I wish I had horns like Papa too. I'm jealous. Really? But your halo is very pretty. It's so bright that I sometimes can't sleep at night. It helps me read storybooks though. Cotton candy lady, are you from the same place as Papa? Why can't Papa live in the city? Weren't there other Sarkis in Laterano? Oh, my name is Cecilia. Hello, Cecilia. Call me Rosella. Friar, where's our Sarkis here? Sarkis? No Sarkis have ever been allowed to sit in our holy Lateran city. But then, what is Cecilia? Let's go give them some space. What are you people trying to accomplish? We're only seeking our path forward. Wait, so is she related to her? Good morning, guide. Salutations, guide. May God bless you and keep you, guide. They call you their guide. I don't presume to be any sort of guide or leader. You may call me by my name, Andoine. If being a leader helps my brothers and sisters feel at ease and points them in a direction, then I'm willing to serve as a guide, that's all. Wait, that's not the same name, is it? Oh shit, it is the guy that Mostimo was talking about. I mean, Fiametta was talking about. What the fuck? Why is he a priest? I hope that's all there is. I know what you're thinking. The mastermind of a heretic cult lurking in the shadows of Laterano to lead its citizens astray. A man plotting a shocking spree during this important conference that the city spent so much time to prepare. No, we wish only to throw open the doors to those who are rejected, harmed, insulted, and desecrated. The Ecclesia Requiem will open its doors to them all. But you, both you and I are angels, they are not. The sacred cathedrals and churches of the Sancta have no place for them. Look at this old man. The Ursa's hammering away at the coffin. He lost his family, his friends, his land, all his home during the war. What does he have to rely on to believe in? Where can he find comfort and salvation? After a long journey, he made his way here to Laterano, the land of peace and radiance. He heard about passing travelers. But what did this place offer him? How did the glorious Lateran city treat this foreigner who had long been a toy of fate's cruelty? See the Capriana woman wandering the herbs? She was branded a whore and a blasphemer for offending a noble, only barely escaping her home when it was set alight. Damn. All she wanted was peace and quiet, or if fate would allow her a bit of luxury, a brief moment of leisure and joy every now and then. Do you think the saints in the Basilica would think of her sister? To these men and women, our glorious Lateran citizens might perhaps offer them a sympathetic smile, perhaps even passionately hear woes, maybe even open up their wallets to show their kindness and virtue. Yet, to the sarcasm of all this, will always be somebody else's problem. As for the sarcas, the cursed devils, the crafty devils, the devils have never had a choice. Our hatred for them has lasted thousands of years, for as long as history books go back. The Sancta and the sarcas have been slaughtering one another. The origin of this conflict is long gone, and mutual hatred has become common sense. Father and son slay father and son. Sisters murder sisters. Sarkas attacks Sancta caravans for sport, while the Sancta shoot their Sarkas enemies through the chest with greatest pride. We are only ever concerned with how we see them, yet we are never interested in how they see us. Vengeance for vengeance grew into custom, and those customs eventually became tradition. But if you are willing to spend the night with them under the same roof, you will find that their toys and sorrows are no different from ours. They rejoice when we are united, they weep when one passes, they tease their friends, they grow bashful when they fall in love. Some of them love to drink, others love song, some of them even chose to dedicate their lives to their faith. How are they any different from us? In Laterano, even the most devout Liberi friars who carefully follow the church's teachings, who dutifully carry out the task in the ceremony, even those who are made saints and created cardinals. The church has never truly accepted them. The librarian only dared to lend a helping hand. They are tools to be used by the church's day-to-day affairs. They don't have halos, which means they aren't chosen, they aren't sancta. Laterano is a place of peace and beauty, a place full of joy and laughter, but only we are deserving of this grace. What are you trying to say? This apostasy? Young executor, let me ask you, well, why? Why does Sancta the only ones allowed happiness? You know who Cecilia is. We've known for years. She's a child of a Sancta and a Sarkas. If Grace actually existed, she would be it. So you're trying to kidnap Cecilia now because of the conference? We are not concerned with the conference at all. We came to take Cecilia now because as a child, she should have been by her mother's side. As soon as we are done with that, we came here for, we will leave Laterano. What are you trying to accomplish? You seem very tense. First things first, we must hold the funeral for Cecilia's mother. Do you see the place up ahead with all the flowers? That's where the gravesite is. Tomorrow, that's where Fayode will be buried. If all are equal when they pass, then so shouldn't they be when they live? Damn. Yeah, this guy's been speaking truths. Come out. Executive Federico. Your Excellency, if I may ask, did you provide the Sarkas with the path to infiltrate Laterano? If indeed you did, I would be required to take you to the Revelant Tribunal of Laterano Curia for questioning. Must we make things so difficult between us? I suggest you cooperate with the Notarian Hall. Should you resist arrest, regulations stipulate that I can and will temporarily suspend your rights as Lateran citizen. How exactly do you explain this encounter of ours with canon cause and teaching? Should we interpret it as a test, or does it mean we have lots to weigh? Or perhaps losing our way is part of the test? It is clear that you are resisting arrest. Unfortunately, this encounter would not be resolved peacefully. Uh-oh. Well. Let's arrest this guy. Ecclesia Requiem. Oh, damn. It's not under our control. So how do we make it under our control? Oh, I didn't bring oh shit, they coming up on this side, huh? So where can I put, if I put the meta, okay, she should still be covered by. So I'll put her here. Yeah, she covers hella ground.
I only do what I need.
And then I could put Scotty right here. Alright, take her out. I don't like that.
I'll do my best. I'm so tense.
Okay,
Sights
now.
locked. There's no fluking between success and failure.
And then she should be able to keep her alive. Or they should be able to keep her alive. What's the rank on this? Oh, okay, wish that was top of it. That's fine. I don't even need her anymore. 26. Only one.
Boring.
So you're gonna be coming through here then. Okay, yes, this is good, this is good. Then I'm gonna put what I got right here. And their steel's almost ready. Use it now. Damn. I feel like I always overkill it. Tell me more. Oh, be careful with the candle. Don't get burnt. Ah, can't mess up the shape. I won't look pretty. Need to make it look nicer for Mama. Alright, I've told you a lot already. It's all boring adventures in the same old day-to-day life. As for Castell and the legends, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but none of us have ever been. Castell is to the Sarkis like Laterano is to the Sancta, right? It's the Sarkis homeland. Everyone's got to be very happy. There are cotton candy food trucks, right? And candy stores too. There are a lot of happy Sarkis on the streets, all of them saying hi to each other. Maybe. It could be like that one day. Why don't we talk about you instead, Cecilia? What are your papa and mama like? I don't actually know. I haven't seen Papa that many times. Every time we went to see him, Mama did a lot of work to prepare, and we always left at night. We walked very far to the forest. We met him in the forest, and he wore a big cape, like he hurried us from somewhere far away. I don't actually remember what he looks like very well, but I remember his horns. They're black and straight, and they twinkle bright under the moonlight. He told me by my hand and walked around the forest. He told me the names of the trees and how old they were. It gets very quiet at night outside the city. You don't even hear foul beasts, but I was never scared. He grabbed my hand so tight it kind of hurt, but I didn't say anything. Every time we saw each other, he looked like he was even happier than I was, and he also looked a little nervous. When I got tired, Mama would carry me on her back to take me home. When I looked back, Papa would be there under the big tree. He kept looking at us. Even after he got very far away, he would still stand there. Your mom and Papa are both wonderful people. Mama's amazing. She knows how to do everything. Look, this is Mama's guardian gun. Azal gave it to me. Mama said that Papa couldn't beat her in a fight if he tried. She always let Papa win, but I know Papa's really amazing too. Haha, Cecilia, when I say wonderful, it probably doesn't mean the same thing as what you mean by amazing. Really, I'm sure Papa and Mama are both wonderful and amazing. Mama never told me how she met Papa though. Every time I asked her, she would start talking about something else. Why didn't she want to tell me? When you're still a kid, there are a lot of other more important things. Do you like watching tea brew? When I was your age, I loved looking at brewing tea. The water would get darker and darker by the second. Rosella, the way you're talking about something else now, just like Mama. I may look like I don't know a lot, but actually, I know a little. I ran all around the city yesterday, but I didn't see any Sarkas besides you. Sarkas aren't supposed to come to Laterano, are they? That's why Papa and Mama shouldn't be together. No, I mean, there is somebody who doesn't want him to be with Mama, right? Damn, this little girl's a lot smarter than she looks. No, there's no such thing as two people who shouldn't be together. All this will change, and it won't be too long from now. It will happen. Love isn't a crime. I understand. That's why we are here. And when that day comes, can I walk around Laterano all I want? Of course. I won't have to hide in my room anymore. I can visit all the candy stores in Laterano one at a time. Just once. You can go as many times as you want. Wow, I want that day to come soon. I want to grow up soon. Right? Maybe if you grow up soon it'll just... No, Cecilia, there's no hurry. When I was your age, I also thought that growing up would solve everything. But when I finally grew up, man, growing up fucking sucks. Growing up is very, very, very tough, Cecilia, and it will even be harder for you to burn. The burden that you'll carry on your shoulders. No, never mind, you're still a kid. Just not think about that. Even though everyone grows up? Right, we don't have a choice but to grow up. Rosella, who has been smiling the whole time, suddenly seems somewhat lonely. All of a sudden, she looks out the chapel window at the graveyard outside. It's full of blooming flowers, and in the distance, a tall statue in the center of Laterano City makes a faint impression. She starts humming a song, sorrowful, but with a hint of hope. Oh, that song, you hummed it yesterday too. When Mama taught me that song, she said she didn't know the words anymore. She always sang it with lalas, but I really like how it sounds. What is the song actually about? This Sarka song, yeah, I knew it. It's about a hero who's about to go on a journey to do something really amazing, and that's why everybody sang this song to say their goodbyes and send him on his way, hoping he'll come back safely. The hero of the song is going somewhere far away to fulfill his dreams. It may be a long, long journey, but he will certainly... Oh, they're back. Mr. Rizal, Mr. Freyr. What are you chatting about? Good day, guide. No, nothing important, just all sorts about the Sarkas and a few trivial topics. I'm having fun. I've never talked to someone so long. Mr. Rizal, did you pick these flowers? Yes, I thought we could extract the flowers' fragrance and give the candles a little scent. Oh, fragrance can help get the party in the right direction. That's so nice. Thanks, Mr. Rizal. Actually, I'm a little scared. When I'll say goodbye to Mama at the funeral, that's going to be the last goodbye, right? Does that really mean I can't see her anymore? Not even on holidays? Not even once in a long while, like Papa? Even I just wanted her to pat my head. Even if there's still a story about an angel and a bird and beast that she hasn't finished telling me. Cecilia. Tonight's the last time, Cecilia. I'll stay with you in your mama's room tonight, okay? All of us will be there. You won't be alone. Asark is watching over Sank, the child, and her mother. The candlelight may be feeble, but it too can light up the path to the other side. Man. Noman, we're here to see you. We brought you some dessert. A fruit tart I swiped from the Pacifica. Welcome, by the way. That cactus looks disgusting. That's our girl, Lumen. You've got fine eyes. Do you two really miss me that so much that you have to visit every day? We could come see you every hour if that's what you want. Trying to curry flavor, are you, Mustama? And you, Fiametta? That's a terrible smile if I've ever seen one. Oof. Something happened? It's annoying. Ran into him? We've encountered a Sarkis who had infiltrated Laterano, and when I was chasing her, I saw his origin was firsthand. I see. It's good that you aren't hurt. Lumen, are you sure you're okay here? This is a normal hospital. If he's paid me a visit already. Oh, what? What did you just... A silence descends upon the room. Lumen looks at the flowers on the table. The way you two talk about him is like you're talking about a picnic you had over the weekend. Lumen, I'm not mad about you. But whenever we talk about him, you and Mastema too, each and every time, whenever I bring it up, you two always have that same look. Whenever I see that expression on your faces, it makes me think maybe it wasn't him who went crazy that day, that I lost my mind. You felt it is all. You sunk that hive mind again? Fine, he felt what he felt. Why did you point your gun at him then? That has nothing to do with this. It didn't matter how out of it he was. I couldn't let him take the lock and key. What about after that? You fell because of him? Does that not bother you? Lumen, it was his hearts that put you in this hospital. You fell into a coma for 5 whole years. Holy shit. Does that not bother you? Fiametta, trust me, I'm on your side. It's just that I could really feel. I don't want to hear that word anymore. Do you think I'm mad about all this for no good reason? Of course not. I understand. Right, of course. All of you understand. I'm the only one who doesn't. Damn. Poor Fiametta. Hey, Fiametta. Fiametta. Shimmering Vigil. You want me to bash your face in? Listen to me. I've got something to say to you, Mastema. Oh. Damn. I'm done with your sinking Sancta already. Your empathy. The way you understand each other. I don't want to hear any of it. Did those halos fry your angel brains? You and Lumen almost died in those ruins. Damn. Why aren't you angry? Why aren't you mad? Why am I the only one? The only one who's mad? I actually do want to know what's going on. Don't give me that arrogant smile and that nothing matters attitude. You had to leave Laterano and drift across the world. But I'm out in the boonies. Whose fault do you think that was? I followed you all the way to Victoria, to Leitenheim, Sargon, Jan. Nervous sweating, I know, right? It's gonna go spicy. That's a good picture right there. But the mood doesn't fit. What do you think that was for? You, Leoman, and Doan, our team, there was a time when we trusted each other. What kind of God Almighty reason does he have anyway? What gave him the right to betray our trust? And what gave you two the right to understand him? Why? Should I have to understand him? Do you know how much I miss those days? All those times we finished a mission after all those close calls? All those times Lumen took us out to drinks? All those times we tried a new dessert shop? Even those times he fixed our reports? What gave him the right to ruin it all? Those days mean a lot to me. Man. I understand. Fee. Lateran Arisis. Damn, she's fucking pissed. Actually, I do want to know why they're not pissed off. They grow only in the central garden of St. Marcel, the Sunset Chapel, and the Ecclesiam Requietum in Stivonius. Yeah. Come on, we'll go together. You're my word and better make sure I'm not hurt on the job. Hmm.
本当に完全無欠を目指してるのね。まあ、悪いことじゃないけど。
Oh, rocks. Alright, I gotta pee real quick, like real bad. I'll be. We could do like 1 or 2 more stages though. Okay. Sorry about that. I return. So man, it's just getting a little spicy. I don't know why the hell she's so pissed off, but like the ones that actually got her are not. Ooh, we got our boy. Thank you for the welcome. We get our boy in the next one. Man, 15 times, 45 times, 85 times. I'm not the AFK grind. If I want to get the metal set, it's gonna be a lot. Because the metal set looks so cool. Yeah, 85 times, that's a lot. And it ends in 2 days. At least it ends Friday morning. I shall be asleep probably. So I got today and tomorrow night. And it's Thursday night. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. There's 2 of these here. Interesting. I wonder if they go past here. He seeks out Cecilia in service, not of a calamity, but of an answer. Okay. I think we should be good with the same team. Wait, would I put Fee in meta though? I would want a placing right here in the middle, right? Okay, we could go with that. While we put second skill on her. Alright, let's figure out what the hell is going on. How deep are we? Reckon we should dig a little more. It'll be a wasteland here sooner or later. It's not like you could stick the wheels on the graves. Damn. Folks want to leave behind some trace of their lives after they die, but it's all a pointless dream, sadly. Might as well ask for cremation and have your ashes scattered in the wilderness. That would put us out of a job, though. True enough. If you ask me, graves aren't for the dead, it's for the living who need these things. The ceremonies and the big chunk of rock that goes on top of them. Those are the things that folks say their goodbyes to before starting anew. Huh. So it's their turn to bite the dust. I mean, I guess. I think it's still for the dead. It's like a little bit. The preparations for the ritual are almost complete. I'm not sure. I don't feel so good today. Mama, Mr. Friar, I was really happy yesterday. Rosetta told me all about lots of fun stuff. We prepared for the funeral together, and it felt like I was doing something for Mama. But we're done with everything now. What comes next? I think I worked really hard for Mama, but can Mama see all of that? Does all of this really mean something? Mr. Frere, have you gone through this a lot? When it happens during the funeral, what should I do? And what do I do once it's over? Right, the funeral. You're still young, but I don't want to hide anything from you. We don't do a lot of things for others, but in the end, we do it for ourselves. Cecilia, this isn't selfishness, rather, it just means that ultimately everything that the living do is to mold and shape themselves. We hold funerals and say our goodbyes when our loved ones leave us, but it's also a respite for ourselves. It's a way to mark the road that we've trodden. Many grown-ups use this as a way to find peace, but whether they truly find it, or indeed anything, isn't the fault of the funeral itself. It's really up to us after we go through the thing. Once we are done looking back and resting, we must keep going forward. But where do we go after that? That is something you need to ask yourself, Cecilia. This is a question that only you can answer yourself, and it's a question that both you and I, everyone must answer in our lifetimes. Ask myself. Only you can find the right way forward for yourself, and it is only with your own two legs that you can walk that path. What about you, Mr. Frere? Do you know so much? What is your road like? I can't answer you that. I'm afraid I can't even say I found it. It's all tough search and sad journey. It makes you wonder if the way forward would truly exist. But I haven't given up, and that is why I and my brothers and sisters call ourselves the Pathfinders. I see. That's the way, that's the name of this cult thingy, this church. Candelabra, what does this one find? Somebody's there. That librarian from the hospital, Patio, was it? And the Legatus cult works in too? Oh, these guys. I really don't get it. What is that guy even doing? Watch your words, Oren. This is the perfect time to act. There are lots of other things we could be doing besides wasting our time on a funeral. And I thought you were too close to the girl's mother. How cold-blooded of you. Wow, yeah, what an asshole. I'd already made my decision when I told Aduane about Cecilia. She's capable of knocking the city off its godly throne. That also means she can shake that saint who's always hiding behind the red and gold curtain, and plenty of others besides. What is he talking about? Sancta wants to bring down his holy city with the help of a mixed blood girl. Scandalous. You make it sound like I just want to burn it all down for no good reason. I said capable, that doesn't mean we have to do it. In fact, if we don't do it, then her worth as a bargaining chip is that much more. I just have to make sure Cecilia doesn't end up in the Pope's hands, on that point at least, and Dwayne and I are aligned. A word of advice? I don't know what kind of tricks you're trying to play with, Cecilia, but I did not forget your promise you made to the guide. Thanks for the trip. I don't mind walking this path with you folks for a little longer. Now, you'll have to excuse me. I have been better place to be than a funeral. Looks like they aren't all that on the same wavelength. But what worries me more is that there's a legatus involved. I'll take Cecilia and leave once the funeral is over. So where's he gonna take her? Back to the Basilica? Cecilia. Senor Zell, the funeral will be starting soon. Senor. Adoin, I don't care about your grand ideals, and I'm not interested in discussing the faith with you. So once the funeral is over, I'm leaving with Cecilia. Where will you go? None of your concern. It's time to light the candles, Senor Zell. Go be with Cecilia. Dude, I don't think they're gonna let you just go like that, bro. The early spring mornings are still frigid here in Laterano. Sancta funerals are often accompanied by laughter, music, sweets, and the occasional inconsequential explosion. The departed become one with the Holy Spirit and return to the heaven. This is worthy of celebration. But there is another kind of Sancta funeral unknown to other races. On a certain hour on a certain day, a great sorrow will seize all Sancta by the throat. They will not be able to move, breathe, or red their eyes. Each and every fragile soul will be swept away as if by the flood waters of a broken dam. Yet neither the joy nor the former nor the awesome power of the latter can be found today in the Ecclesian Requiem of Pagus Tibonius. We found only a frail girl trying her hardest to swing the absurdity of an unwieldy shovel in her hands. A girl trying to shovel the last bit of dirt onto her mother's resting place. Go, Cecilia, it's time to say goodbye. Mama, what should I do? When I think to myself that I'm doing this for Mama, I don't feel scared of anything. I feel like I can do anything. It feels like I've gotten a little stronger since you've been gone. Is it because I got a little older? But Mr. Cell says I won't get to see you anymore. Even if I grow up and grow even stronger, I won't see you again, right? When I do a good job, you won't be there to reward me. When I do something bad, you won't be there to get angry at me. So why should I grow up? Mr. Fryer says, I'm doing your funeral and saying goodbye to you for myself. What does it mean to do something for myself? I'm scared, Mama. A few days ago, a priestess lady that I don't know told me that whether we do it with tears or smiles, the ones who are leaving us will accept our goodbyes. I don't get it. Mama, should I cry or should I smile? Mr. Fryer said it's a question for myself, but I don't know. There's no rush, Cecilia. You still have lots of time. Too bad then. That's just here and now. Oh! Who's that? Oh shit, Mustama. Hey, been a while. I finally got you, Andoan. Mustama, Fiametta, my dear old friends, long time no see. If you're here to mourn the dead, I'm afraid you came a little too late. That's alright. We can always make some more. Goddamn, Fiametta, shit! Oh, time. Obsequies. Obsequies. What does that even mean? Is that even a real word? Oh, they're ours. Okay, bet.
Don't make too big of a show.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Put him right in the middle. Okay, so they all come to the middle. Perfect, actually. I could just put Fia down right here. One of these. Actually, I wanted it to be in the range of this thing, so shit, actually, her AoE should still cover the middle though, right? After she gets it off.
I only do what I need to.
Put her down here. Oh, she's losing HP. Hold on. Make sure he gets taken care of too. If I pull Mulberry, need to have her in range of. Perfect, actually, yeah, right here. Let's see where last.
Sorry, forgot to hold that back.
Fuck. Oh shit. Checking the gelato. Oh, fuck, but she's out of mulberries. I think it's funny, it's like she's attacking Mostima. That's good for now. Oh, this little shit. Fuck. Oh no, she's asleep.
Now's the time to help everyone out.
Oh, maybe I should have put her over here.
Can I really do it?
Well, bye. Thought he had a lot more HP. Cecilia, watch out. Mr. Zell. Guide, we have to hold our ground. It's you, Cecilia. It's your bargaining chip. Zell, give it to me. Hey, Zell, what's the big idea? Don't tell me you're working with these. Uh-oh. Heretics, the terrorists, apostates. Are those the only names that the church can come up with? Out of the way, Patia. You were right, Fiametta. It's not easy to change the way someone thinks. That goes for both of us. Oh. You look like you're doing well. Much thanks to you. You look like you've aged a lot, though, Guide. Haha, I have you to thank for that, too. The gunshot one took forever to heal. Oof. Haha, not bad. Definitely better than having her shoot you. That is true. Lumen almost died. I know. It was a better option over her bullet. Looks like that mental illness of yours hasn't gotten any better. Hey, kid, you must be a Zell. Another Legata. What should I... She took her hood off. A fallen angel. Miss Fiametta, what's going on? Ah, you fell. Of course. You shot at me. You can't feel anymore. So I use my eyes to see and my mind to think. The little girl there is Cecilia, right? Miss, you have horns, but you also have a halo. Are you a Xanthta? Maybe. I don't exactly actually know. No, exactly. Listen, Zell, bring Cecilia over here. She'll be fine. I'm supposed to trust a fallen angel? I've got to be more trustworthy than a pissed off Liberi. Huh? Hey, you mean that bitch over there, right? Damn. Mostima, we haven't finished your mother's funeral yet. Whoa, I almost bought into that. Are you really such a doleful curate for this Equesia requith, Humadonian? Mostima, did you follow me here just to catch up on old times? Zell, have you made up your mind yet? Cecilia, we... Miss. Cecilia, you aren't done yet. Right. Donian, you've got a decent crowd here. You brought so many with you just to get Cecilia? Oh, I almost forgot. I have a message for you. It's from the guy in the lock and key. Your bravery is commendable, but you won't like the final answer. Thank you for that. I may not be fortunate enough to walk my path with it, but I benefited greatly from it opening his eyes all those years ago. Look at you. Are you sure you benefited? Only the wearer knows where the shoe pinches. Not good. Azel, stand back. Oh, is he using his arts? Can you believe it? I saw an ocean form the fate. What the fuck? What is his arts? That's probably the final boss, isn't it? That concludes the report for this operation. Some of my colleagues were involved in the incident. If you have anything to add, please do. Brothers and sisters, I propose to immediately declare a state of emergency across the entire city. The doing is already enough trouble to deal with, but now we have a mixed but skunk in our hands too. Good night, Giovanni. The conference is set to open soon. Surely you know that a state of emergency will lead to panic among the envoys. Your Eminence, we face a dangerous element. If a little panic could solve the problem at hand, I consider that an easy win. His Holiness has been planning his conference for years, the Summit of Nations. It could be the key to Laterano's primacy on land as we know it. But now, a panic threatens to destroy this key. And how do you know that? Dorian won't bring this conference to ruin if you leave him be. No need to worry. Good night, Giovanni. We're talking about a group of desperate people without a future and a small girl of unknown background. Oren, how do you think we Laterans have enjoyed peace for a millennium? It's because we stay vigilant, taking no chances with such uncertainties. Even though Laterans set off explosions on the streets day in and day out, huh? He's got a point. The way I see it, the Reverend Gun Knight just might be looking for an opportunity to use that all-aspiring but not so often holstered gun of yours. I take pride in my gun. Got a problem with that? Please, this is urgent. May I continue? You may. I'm sure you all know that Mustama and I used to work with Dwayne. The Dwayne I know isn't one to go off half-cooked. He wouldn't start a war without preparing for it. So even though he could sow chaos in Laterano, he wouldn't do it without reason. The only clue Astray have given us so far is their attempts on the misguided girl called Cecilia. We can surmise talking to her is primary objective, if this is their primary objective. And since they already have their possession, I think Adion's next step is break likely to be exfiltrating Laterano. Therefore, I suggest we focus on the two following points. First, we need to set up border controls and deploy more guards crossings. We could also form elite squads, locate the hideout, and bring Edwine in. Secondly, to be on the safe side, I would like the 7th Tribunal to lead an investigation into whoever the Astray have made contact with the visiting envoys to determine whether or not they're in the conference. As for the conference itself, proceed according to plan, right? That's what you have in mind, isn't it? We're just testing the waters anyway. Oh, I've got to say, though, the cold Buffett deserts are disgusting. The cactus tarts are atrocity. I would like to see an improvement there. I think there's a certain charm to the taste. I agree with Mustama on that point, and that point alone. On that point alone. Blasphemy, I think they're delicious. I don't know, I mean, cactus with tarts, I don't see how they work well together. I agree with Mustama. Shit, no. Whoops. Accidentally put speed. Good night, Giovanni has spoken. I suppose we can all agree then. Agreed. Anything that Giovanni likes, you know is bound to be terrible. Mustama, been letting me again, are you? Oh. She didn't like that. Please, my children, quiet down. I'm too old for all this bickering. The laws instruct us to face the unknown with goodwill. We mustn't treat fruit tarts with such scorn. And why am I unfamiliar with this law? I just thought of it this morning. Wow. The Fiametta is not amused at all this. Your Holiness, we'll go with your plan. Belle, Giovanni, give Fiametta all the help she needs. And Dwayne will make his way to his goal. We shall see. Phew, that's why I hate closed door meetings. We spent 3 minutes on the main topic. The rest of the meeting was everybody babbling their stupid side conversations. Excuse me, senores. Oh, Zel's back over here. May I ask what the position was? You're still here? I'm tucking you over to Andorra in case. Thank you for your work the past couple of days. You should be head home and get some rest. I'll talk to the Andorran Hall later. Everything you've done will be written off as you helping us out. Well, that's good for him. Miss NgI I. Anything that comes after this way beyond the bounds of your authority and ability, don't forget, you're still in training. I know you're worried about Cecilia, but I'm taking over this case, and that's the best case scenario you could hope for. Miss NgI, are you friends with this fallen angel? And the both of you are familiar with it, Anduin? That's right. Is that your answer to both of those questions? We're unfamiliar, we're nemesis. Oh. But don't worry, I won't take it out on Cecilia. I don't really understand what was going on with her this morning, but she's still a kid. What about you? You stayed there for 2 whole days. Did Anduin say anything to you? Just a bunch of heretical nonsense. I suggest you forget all of it then. You still have your whole life ahead of you, right? Go home and take a couple days off, then keep up with your good work at the Notarian Hall. You're pretty qualified for the job if you ask me. Cherish your life, you know. Life in Laterano is precious. Even I look back on it fondly sometimes. My life. Right, unlike them, I'm just a regular nobody. Okay, let's clock out. The Pontific owners have taken over the border checkpoints, and the Apostolic Knights are keeping an eye out for us. We won't be making it out anytime soon. We have a safe house, but still. I can't get into touch with the RM either. Damn it. No matter, we can wait. Cecilia? Do you regret your decision? I don't know. But if I went with Miss NgI, she would have taken me to the Basilica, right? I still haven't figured it out. My goodbye to Mama. It's okay, Cecilia. You still have lots of time to think. Mr. Frere, there was a lady with horns and a halo in the Excusio Requiem just now. Is she a Sancta? Maybe, maybe not. It's up to her to decide. I thought Sancta are Sancta. That's true for most of us. But some people get to choose, or perhaps I should say they don't have a choice but to choose because of some unfortunate circumstance. Incidentally, you too have to choose, Cecilia. As for whether that is fortunate or not, no one can tell. Can the Sancta be with the Sarkas? Of course they can. You are the living proof. But I'm causing everybody a lot of trouble, right? Even Mr. Zell. If you're always worrying about everything, you won't get anything done. People will always fight. Neither good gentleness nor understanding can stop that. A lot of times when people fight, it's not because one side is right and one is wrong. It's because the things that both sides have to do to conflict with each other. In other words, the one things that you and I need to do are different, and that means we're in somebody else's way. Why can't we go to the same way together? Because for a lot of people, the path that they take is determined by the path itself. For example, the Sancta and the Sarkas, no one can say why the two sides fought each other at first, but the hatred between them has paved the road for everyone. Can we choose our own path? We can, Cecilia, but it's not that simple. If you want to leave the path you are on and find a new path forward, you must first make your way through a boundless wilderness. It's vast and empty there. You might never find that new path, even if you give up everything you've ever known. Then, why do we still have to look? Right, why do we have to look? Maybe it's because that's what we want. What we want, is that so important? It's the only thing we still have. Mr. Pryor, can I ask you a question? Go ahead. What is it that you want? Cecilia, can I tell you a little story? Sure, Mr. Fryer, go ahead. Many years ago when I was still young, I ran into some setbacks and then left. Where did you go? Anywhere, I traveled everywhere. There was a place I stayed for a while. It was a pretty small town and it felt a little like my hometown. But it was even more run down. Life was tough for everyone there. Huh? But this doesn't sound like Laterano. Once I passed by the town's pub and came across a humming drunkard. He threw up all over me and insisted that I tip him and that I should pay for his drink. What a cunt. Everyone in the pub, no, everyone in town laughed at him and cursed at him. Oh. Those who were scared of him avoided him. Everybody called him a dirty, filthy moron, like a low-life sick scumbag. He was a sarcasm. Oh. Damn. They never chased him out of town. However, he kept living from one day to the next, doing little odd jobs. Then, on one windy day rainy night, at night when no one would go outside, the church's bell started to ring. It was an alarm, and it woke everyone up. There were some bad people in town. It was luck that the bells woke everyone. It was hard, but we chased the bad people away. No one knew who rang the bell, so we all thought it was a miracle. I headed into the direction of the bell tower and reached to the waste below, beyond. There I found the church watchman digging a grave. Next to him was a cart, and in it a coffin with the Sarkis drunken inside, wounded all over. Damn. I started to help digging. The watchman kept complaining as he dug. He said he was saving the casket for his mother, and it was a waste to give it to Sarkis. Then he complained that he'd have to bury the sick Sarkis. The watchman said that, not long after the bell started ringing, the Sarkis came and knocked on his door, telling him to run before the man died at his doorstep. The watchman said that since he saw it was about to rain, he could not bear seeing the Sarkis man sleep out in the streets, and so he let him into the bell tower for the night. He kept complaining and kept digging. Then, when he was finished, he stood in front of the grave and sang a song that the drunkard always used to sing, even though he didn't remember how the second half went. In the end, he complained a little more and poured half a bottle on the grave. The wind went through hills on high, till the hero's furlong stride, over long ways song, over briars and thorns. Sorry, I don't remember it either. That's a song Mama and Rosetta taught me. So the Sarkis man rang the bell. I think he did. So he was the hero that saved everyone. Maybe. I don't know if someone like him can be called a hero, but I think most people probably wouldn't want to call him one. Fucked up. Maybe he was just trying to help the watchman who helped him. What about you, Mr. Frere? Do you think he was a hero? What is a hero, Cecilia? I've thought about it for a long time, but I know that the answer to this question doesn't tell us who the Sarkis man was, rather it tells us who I am. I don't think he himself climbed up the bell tower to be a hero, but it doesn't matter if we sing his praises, look at him with scorn, or even forget about him. None of that changes anything about him anymore. All the questions that I pondered have nothing to do with him, only me. Why did I witness this? What does it mean to me? How's it going to guide me forward? It is always the living who are questioned. But I kept thinking and thinking, what if he didn't do what he did? What if he did, but it led to the fanatics, the bad people, to the bell tower? What if the townspeople could fend off the bad people off even after they got woken up? And what if he even died on the bell tower and no one ever found him? There are no guaranteed successes, and there are no choices that are certain to be right. So I came to this conclusion on that rainy night. He climbed up the bell tower because he wanted to. It's the most straightforward conclusion out of somewhat stubborn goodwill. Whether that's true or not doesn't concern him. He was a hero, no different from the hero in the song. The wind strews hills on high, to tell the hero's far-flung stride. Yeah, get that man a cave for real. Homie single-handedly saved the whole town. Even if this town hated him. Over long ways long, over briars and thorns, everyone starts humming the song. The quiet singing drifts through the room. I feel peace. And is that on evening, a peace that I have not known for a long time. Are you thinking something, Mr. Friar? No, nothing at all. Thank you, Cecilia. You're looking at something. Is that a bell tower? It's Laterano's bell tower, a very, very old tower made of stone. I often went there when I still lived in Laterano. It was close to heaven. Heaven? Is that where Mama is? If that's where you wish for her to be, that's where she is. Mr. Friar, could you help me with something? Man. This shit is really interesting. So what's this guy's plan? Alright, let's get our boy though. Best trainee.
Hello.
Oh
I'm
shit, he's in English.
Island via transfer agreement with Notorial Hull. A code name? Let's think. You can call me Enforcer. Here's the files pertaining to the agreement. I'll be counting on you to show me the ropes.
Man, I actually like him as a character. He's a pretty cool dude. Oh, that's him right there in the back. Wait, no, unless this is him right here. Did he have earrings on? Yeah, he did. Wait, no. He only had one. He only has one. Oh, I can't zoom in here. So what does he do? Specialist? Can attack all blocked enemies, can be deployed on ranged tiles. Push stroker, so he's a pusher? Shift count control, looks like it. The next attack pushes the target towards the attack direction slightly, stunning it for 1.2 seconds if the target collides with high ground. See, what is this? New talent update precise aim. Ignore 90 defense when attacking enemies with weight greater than or equal to 3. Immediately pushes back all enemies within range moderately in the directions units facing, additionally stunning them for 1.6 seconds. The stun duration increased to 2.6 seconds and the target collides with the high ground. If the target collides with another enemy, then is stun. Ooh. That's pretty good. A lot of stun. I wonder what his E2 looks like. Well, that's his name, Enforcer? What is his code name, Enforcer? Cost 22.
Same old then?
Why is it giving me this? Can we buy any copies? Oh, I can. No, whoops, just one. Where's his token? Let's see. Well, we're more than halfway there. We only got 3 left. 6, 7, and 8. So we could probably save these for tomorrow. It's already midnight over here. And then if we have time, I do want to start the EX stages. There's a whole 8 of those, so we won't have to stay up too late on Thursday. And I'll open up the AFK grind at the end. I mean, between today and tomorrow. What stage gives the best stuff? Oh, guessing the last one? Sugar, I have a lot of sugar. I could grind the one with the, yeah, with this. Oh, both of these actually. Yeah. But yeah, that's a good story so far. So with that being said, Speed of Light, yeah. I wish that song wasn't copyright so I could play it, but unfortunately it is copyrighted. So let me get the last couple things first and then we can head out. Tired, baby. Ooh.
Same old then?
Yep, same old. Yeah, so far that looks good. How does the next map look actually? Oh, pretty straightforward too. Damn, this one's gonna suck. Actually, I could put Fiametta here and then just bomb everyone that comes through over here. But alright. We'll finish the story tomorrow. Probably. And then, if I have to, I'll stream EX stages on Thursday. Hopefully not too long. And then, I do want to keep on I do still have to edit that, the video I was working on for Honkai. So hopefully I'll get it out either Friday morning or Saturday morning. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Because I kind of want to do PGR on Friday, because I really gotta continue story so I could start unlocking the events, because I still can't do them yet. And then if anything, I could do the Honkai event during the weekend, and then start again on chapter 11 EX on Monday. Yeah, Honkai break time. I did all Honkai last week. Gotta give it a bit of a break, but then we'll get back into it next week for sure. What's up? What do you mean wait? The stories in each chapter, yep. For Honkai, yep. It should be 11 EX. Oh no, not again. Ugh, fine. I guess I've got to prepare myself for that. But alright, appreciate it. I'm gonna head off. I guess I'll prepare myself for Monday too. But alright, I gotta go. Gotta do some things before I head out to bed. Appreciate staying here. Catch you guys later. Go to the event.
Beats me how you sleep while standing up. And you even look pretty normal. It's a cut above everyone back then who sneaked naps in class.
Dude, Fiametta is so fucking cool. Alright, peace.
Sun fades out of sight, constellations come to life, the serotonin keeps us floating, we contemplate our lives, though the numbers safe and sound, my hypotheses abound. I've got a theory, you're there with me, transcending data found. Take a picture, don't forget her, let it linger in your view. The formula for finding magic, 1 + 1, just me and you. Falling for a simple dream, a theorem of a fantasy. I live fully. If patterns prove us right, more than particles and light, it's simple science, full compliance that keeps me up at night. Take a picture, don't forget her, let it linger in your view. The formula for finding magic, 1 + 1, just me and you. Falling for a simple dream, a theorem of a fantasy. I live fully. Life is a gift to me, I'm here for you. Like a smile at a party, I swoon. Measure time by the moon. Is it over too soon? Take a picture, don't forget her. The formula for finding magic. 1 + 1, just me and you. Take a picture, don't forget her. Let it linger in your view. Formula for finding magic. 1 + 1, just me and you. Falling for a simple dream, a theorem of a fantasy. I la 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 la. Do you remember back then, the days of might is right? The days of victor than the simplest of times. Those days are far behind us. All we know now is pain, but I'll defend us till the end of our days. Right is right. Till we crystallize.